Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. I actually... Well... Let me tell everybody to refresh here. We're back. So, this was a weird one. It said I didn't even change servers. I restarted OBS. I think it was an OBS problem. What happened was my screen froze. So, it's not like just the internet died. Everything here in the background stopped moving around, which meant that it had to be OBS related. So, some kind of weird crash. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. If it happens again soon, I'll just restart the PC. Because it doesn't seem to be internet related. Like, you guys were able to chat to me. No problem. We are back. A little bit hot here. Let me turn on the AC. Yes. I didn't used to get vids from you recommended, but because I watch a lot of MMO content, YouTube started recommending every Ashes video you make. Well, I've made only 2 so far, but honestly, those 2 videos have done pretty well. Well, I mean, not well for, like, our standards of what used to be good, but well compared to, like, recent times, and well in terms of, like, brand new content and brand new viewers. If I go to my YouTube studio, so let me open studio here, I can see that I'm getting pretty damn good new viewership, which is uncommon for me. What is this? Let me have a look here. Like, the new viewers are really good. We get a lot of new people popping in. I can't see the numbers yet. Let me see here. Engagement, audience. No, the audience numbers are not here. But the important thing is that, for example, my first Ashes video, it has 6,000 views and 63 new subscribers, which means over 1% of people who watch the video click subscribe. And I never even asked them to subscribe, so that's a very good metric. Similar to my second video, not quite as high, but we have 6.1k views and 44 subscribers. So we got 100 people who liked the video enough without even being asked, clicking subscribe to the channel. Which is very, very high, in my opinion at least. A 1% turnover rate. Like, imagine getting 50 subscribers per day for any length of time. Let's say you do that for 30 days. You're talking about what? 1,500 people who are going to keep watching your content. Did you start observing the subscribe button animation thing? I did not, no. I have not seen it. But yeah. Is that sale? What do you mean? So it's been very good. Only thing is, I'm brand new to making content for MMOs. I've never made it before, so I gotta really think of what people want to see and how to make it. Thank you for the sub.
I swear I just shared my 47 month. I guess we full 4 years, baby. Let's go.
We full... Wait, what do you mean? It is 48! Holy crap! My man, 4 full years from Light of Genesis. Thank you, brother. Long time together. What a journey. It has been indeed. Thanks, man. Lots of people like you interacting with the comment section so diligently. Yeah, I used to do that back in the day in lore as well until I got banned from commenting. I think Google flagged me as a bot. Can you use ships in the alpha? Nope. I wish. You have luxurious hair. Well, I'll take that. Thank you very much for the kind words. Jabroni. Wait, not Jabroni. Jabroni would never say that. Tiny Tebow. Thank you. Thank you. It do be a nice wig. It's not a wig. Don't listen to my viewers. If you're new here, it's not a wig. My goodness. And Seagalizes. What's up, man? 14 months. Hello, brother. You too. Your monthly prime to me. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello,
thank you for your monthly support.
My monthly prime to you, friend.
Bro. What are you doing, Light of Genesis? My man. With the... And look who got one. You actually gave one to Fupo Headhunter as well. He's, Fupo is a moderator in the Discord, the official Ashes Discord. Dude, thank you so very much for 10 gifted subs. More than doubling the sub count today. After your 4 years in total. Holy crap. Thank you, buddy. And of course, welcome to the sub community, my friends. The hero, Snack Pack, Fred Astaire, Hopes and TTV, Escobar 9977, Amanda Up on High, Cyclone Bullet, ASG Crux, and Fupo Headhunter. Enjoy the subs. Thank you so very much, Light of Genesis. That is super, super generous. Thanks, man, and cheers. I am playing Ranger, Tiny. Oh, guys. It's too early. I've not caffeinated. Guys, calm down. Oh, my. And, of course, cannot forget about my friend, Seagulizes, for the massive 10 more gifted subs. And welcome as well to Garbage Dota Player, sounds like me, Eggy, Essence of King, Brussim, Babkiss, Tobacco, PVT Squirrel, and Ill Will and John himself. Welcome, enjoy your subs. Seagulizes, thank you for another 10. We got 24 subs today. I don't want to see a single other sub because we have the perfect number, 369 total. I don't want to see that move. Now stop it. Stop it, guys. Let me wake up. I'm not even caffeinated yet. Thanks a lot, dude. Nepal, thank you for the follow as well as Durkee. Now this man surely going to be playing AOC as a future game. Damn it, it was just about the sub. Don't you dare. You were thinking of subbing? Damn it. Is this Arabica or Robusta? I don't know what that is. You'll have to educate me. Oh, Poos, thank you for the follow, friend. I'm super excited. Launch is happening so soon from now. Nice hair. Thank you. Thank you, Daddy you. Kind of you to say. Who's going to give the next 10 to keep the 69? Well, that's not how it works. You have to get the 100 to keep the 69. Would you recommend this game, bro? Yo, what's up, Drayan? How you doing, man? It's been a while. You always pop in here once in a while. Nice to see you. Would I recommend it? No. I would recommend for you to wait and see how it unfolds in the next 2 weeks. Because even if you were to buy the Alpha 2 Access, which is ridiculously expensive, you can't even play until November the 8th if you buy in. So, yeah, wait for November the 8th. You get 2 weeks to check the game out, see how people play, see what all the bugs are, see if people are liking it. And let me tell you, after like 3 to 4 to 5 days of hard grinding, there is less and less stuff to do in the game. So don't throw your money until you're sure this is something you want to put your time into. Drayan, thank you for the 44 months as well. Thanks, man. Thank you for your sub. That's very nice of you. Not quite a game yet. Exactly. He ruined it. He did. That's true. Yeah, Drayan, you ruined it, brother. Ever experienced ships in an MMO and sea warfare between players? So the only real sea warfare I have done is in Sea of Thieves. Now my brother used to play something Blackwater, Black something. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's a sea warfare game. What's the name of that game? Screw this game. No, this game has potential. Blackwake, is it? Is this Ash's music or Valheim? This is Valheim. Valheim has some goated music. You think the game optimization is good enough to run well on average PCs? No. Black Flag, is that what it's called? Black Wake? I think it was Black Wake. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm running on a 3080 Ti, and I really wish... So, I think if you have like a 4060, you're in a very good spot. So, this game, Ashes, is really begging for your PC to have frame generation, in my opinion. That's why I would love to have a 40X video card to be able to generate frames. If you can generate frames, it's going to be smooth as frick. On a 3080 Ti, it's decent in most places, but I would love those extra generated frames just to really smoothen it out. You get me? Yeah, my brother in Blackwake, I would never tell him this, but he was very, very good. Like, he was extremely good at Blackwake. So maybe I'll scout him out for Ashes to be in my guild or something and like navigate the boat, be in charge of the boats, because he has a real good like third eye for understanding like 3D strategy and whatever for boats. You taught Raylan collar choke from guard as Professor came over, so when you're joining the classes, you're teaching him. Bro, You know how many people used to hire me to give private classes just to teach them that choke? I was very, very good at the color choke from guard. I know all of the minute details on how to submit somebody from that choke. I actually, I would never say who it is because it's kind of mean, but I got a world champion black belt that I choked him out in one of the training sessions from that same choke. He didn't think I was going to catch him with it. Like, yeah, get wrecked, nerd. So, yeah, not even tapped out. I fully choked him unconscious because he didn't want to tap. That's why I taught him it. I remember you talking it up. It's a great choke, but there's so many minute details. Although, like, if you're a little kid, you'll pick up those details just by practicing it and getting used to it. I've got some sick setups for it. You'll catch these kids in the tournament this Saturday. It's a hard choke to get in tournament, I think, unless you... Because it, first of all, requires pretty good forearm and grip strength. And second of all, it's a little bit tough to set up. But hey, if he's doing well with it, why not, man? Why not? I just can't see little kids being great at it. I've never seen a little kid who's good at the collar choke. Because usually little kids don't have very strong grips. As a new viewer, what? Are you some kind of MMA pro that just picked up MMO streaming? Oh, I used to compete in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for many years. That's why I'm so beat up and have so many injuries. But these days, I play video games. I mean, that's bullshit. I've played video games all my life. I've never stopped. Also, Tiny, how'd you find my stream? How'd you ever get in here? Did you just look through the Ashes section, see who's live? Not against 6-year-olds. They won't know it's happening. Nice. Yeah? Okay, cool. Yeah, we're going to be playing quite a bit of Ashes, so... If these are good hours for you, this is my usual stream time. If it's not... Usually these are not good hours for most people. So I usually get a lot of Asian countries watching. But still quite a big American crowd, especially from the western side. Brother in Arcade, you could go with a fishing boat in PvPC to get the good fish. The fear that a pirate guild would cross you is so real. I imagine. You're a night owl, so this is perfect. What are you going to be doing this stream? Well, I'm going to be probably playing quite a bit solo. And I'm going to be doing some solo leveling. I got a few cool ideas in my mind of how to do it efficiently. And I'll probably try to think of cool things to do that I can also make for YouTube content. Now, I do have to explore the world a little bit to really figure out what has changed since the previous tests. Steven was in Discord yesterday, and I got a few questions in live on AOC voice chat. Nice, dude. Anything cool he said that's new to us? Also, welcome to the stream, Dan. Feel Ashes combat needs improvement compared to what we have in the market. You know, it's not bad. The combat is really not that bad. When it's not laggy. Like, when the servers are running fine, it feels pretty decent. What time is launch? It's 11 hours from now. 11 hours and 8 minutes. This is a video playback in the background, not you actually playing. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. The NDA is still up. The servers are still live, by the way, the testing servers from yesterday. You're watching mainly because you've seen you talk about this game for what feels like years, excited for you to finally try it out. Well, I've already been trying it out for the last 2 months as a tester. I'm going to try it out for the first time on stream, though, today. Or, well, in 11 hours, if I decide to stream it at that time, which I might. There was like a boat builder profession in Ashes. I don't know if it's a profession. It might be. Shipbuilding, is that a profession? Or is that like a part of carpentry? Good question. But definitely. You have to make the ships themselves in order to set them and launch them inside the ports. Asked about funding due to doomers on Twitch, YouTube about Steven going broke. His answer, fully funded to launch. So, I've sometimes had a few concerns about funding, but I don't really think it's something to be super concerned about. First things first, Steven made a giga buttload of money from selling keys and pre-sales and all the cosmetic packs. I wouldn't be surprised if he made well over anywhere between $50 and $100 million off of that. Now, that said, he's probably spent over $100 million thus far on development. Probably somewhere around there. Furthermore, Steven is worth tens of millions of dollars, if not 100 million plus. I don't know what his net worth is, but he's a very rich guy. And all of this is with very little like private funding, if he has any. I don't know who really is funding. I know Steven's funding. I know John is funding. Other than that, if they really needed more money, they could find private investors. I think it would be very easy. Like, if they said, Grappler, would you like to invest in the Ashes company? I'd put some money. Not a ridiculous amount, but I'd put some money. I think it would be a good investment. I think it has the chance to grow really big. So if they were open to private funding, I don't see why not. I don't think they'll have a problem with money if they really need it. If they really need to raise more. Will bards get controller support like Guitar Hero system? And he said not planned, but that sounds cool as hell, direct quote. No, well, there's nothing like that at the moment. Like right now when you start a bard, you get to pick your instrument, but it's just like, it's cosmetic more than anything. They'll probably add more nuance to it later down the line. Like right now there's a lot of things that are just placeholders. For example, there's the hunting profession, which is literally you walk up to the animal and you start petting it, and then the animal drops loot. So yeah, that's hunting at the moment. So yeah, things are not really fully developed. We're live. Yo, Ethelot, not yet now. In 11 hours. Is it here? No. This is just some gameplay footage on YouTube that I'm running in the background while we talk. Do you think this game is worth paying 100 for the first test run? Michael, I did a 6-minute video on YouTube answering exactly that. So I would recommend you look at that if you really want to get a full-on answer. If you don't want the answer, I can give you a 10-second answer, but just let me know. It's my latest video on YouTube. Do you think that because you have the idea... Wait, do you think that because you have the idea that they listen to their audience? You didn't win the key with the Ashes giveaway. I still hope I can chat with the lady that always attends the update. Oh, you didn't win the key? RIP. Sorry to hear that. Spent more than 250 million because it's 200 member currently. The company has been... Okay, no. Those 200 members are pretty recent. Like, the company for most of its years has been way less than 200. Those are recent numbers. The company's first 2 years was a very small team. It grew bigger, but like it wasn't until recent, like two plus years, that that they really had that amount of people working on it. The music sounds, it is Valheim, yes. The background music is Valheim, because this is all in the background video. They're just talking. You leaked a small bit about clerics getting new VFX. Nice. Although personally, I think the clerics look fine. I think their VFX is not that bad. I think so. From the testing, I remember they asked us many times like what we think about current iterations of spells and how combat looks and whatnot. And I think that Steven and the team themselves feel like the bard should be the floor of how cool a combat class is. Because the bard looks awesome. All the spells look awesome. After they made the bard, it kind of overshadowed the cleric and the tank and the older classes in how smooth and good looking the abilities are. So they might be remaking a lot of the cleric and tank spells to look cooler. And I gotta agree, like the bard is pretty awesome. You leaked, yeah. One game, 11 hours. We'll do a bit of talking. I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about my starting strategy, and then the game we'll play some other games after we're done with the Ashes section. And then we'll probably do a second stream today to play Ashes. What level did you reach with what classes? My highest level was level 16 with Ranger. And then quite a few classes I had. Well, I didn't really, so there were tests where you were given XP boosts. So I played Fighter at around like level 10, 15, somewhere around there. I played Mage to like the early double digits. Grappler, can you refund my points from yesterday? Sure, man. I just do mass refunds whenever I have really big accumulation of them, but let me reject all here. There you go, brother. You've been refunded. Someone's asking if this is Valheim music every few minutes. It's pretty funny. It is. But yeah, I have a very in-depth understanding of Ranger. I think I'm an expert on the class. I probably know more about Ranger than almost anybody. Other than Ranger, I know a decent amount about Mage, but I wouldn't call myself a full-on expert. There's Mage players who are more experienced for sure. I know the basics about Fighter. I've played him a little bit, but not much. And when it comes to like clerics, I know quite a bit because during my journeys in the test runs and like the multi-day tests, The guy I used to play with a lot, he was a cleric main, so we did a lot of duoing around the map, a lot of duo PvP. So I have a feel about how useful clerics can be. Bards, I dueled some bards. I don't know a massive amount about them. Like, my main experience with bards is fighting against them occasionally in group versus group. I haven't really done a lot of 1v1 versus them, nor have I had like a bard friend I just duo with. As for tanks, I fought a few tanks here and there, but yeah, my main knowledge is ranger, then mage, then fighter, and then the other three I know from like the other end, right, fighting against them. I still know what most of the important spells are and how to deal with that. What's the DPS of the cleric? It's not bad. You have to realize that, okay, so spells are your highest DPS, but they're not ridiculously more powerful than auto attacks, right? So yes, you do a lot more damage, but you're not like doing quadruple the damage casting spells as you are auto attacking. Auto attacks are significant damage. They add up. So the cleric has no problem auto attacking for DPS, and it has a few DPS spells as well, obviously, on top of that. That's why no class is ever going to be Z DPS, because again, auto attacks are good. Auto attacks do serious damage. They're not just like little feathers that hit, and then big hit, right? Convincing an ex-WoW player to get into this game, what would be your first pitch or big thing? Well, I wouldn't try to convince them to pay for it now. I would tell them, watch a few streams and see if you like it. Also, if they're a retail WoW player, this game is very different. I wouldn't even try to tell them like it's like WoW. It's very different from WoW. I would ask them what their favorite MMOs of all time are. If they enjoyed games like Arcade, Lineage, that's almost a one-to-one, oh my god, very similar. Now, if they like other games like RuneScape, I can make an argument for why they might like this game as well. I'm just biased since I play Korean MMOs. Why I feel from what I've seen on VODs that game seems to be lacking. Because it is. There's a big lack of content. This is just the start of Alpha 2. There's really not that much to do. But here's the way I view it. And I might be wrong here, but from having played and seen how fast they are able to do stuff and patch stuff out, I really think their main problem right now is, number one, networking. If they solve networking, I think the proof of concept of everything else, like they have a problem with networking, they have a problem with bugs popping up in a lot of scenarios, they have problems with certain spells. I don't think expanding the world is that difficult with a good-sized team, right? You understand what I'm saying? I think they can add other biomes and regions and whatnot pretty damn fast. Imagine how fast, let's say out of the 200 people on your team, 50 are dedicated to making a biome. How long can it take for them to really fully flesh it out? And then you add another 10 people for quest design and whatnot. You can do that really fast. I would not, I mean, maybe I'm absolutely insane here, but I would think you could probably add, if you were really 100% on it, maybe a biome a week. If you were just no-lifing it. Like, just really, not to really refine it, but just to have it there. I don't think adding more land is a big problem. I don't think adding more quests is a big problem. Their big problem right now is making sure that the game works, that the fundamental things holding the game together work, and networking is the number one thing. And it's gotten a lot better. They need to make sure they're not getting massive memory leaks. They've had a lot of these. They were GPU memory leaks and they were rough. Not even GPU memory leaks. They were having normal RAM leaks. So yeah, solve the big problems first, and everything else should just be like dominoes, you know? Oh, sorry, just they fall into place. People forget they upgraded from UE4 to UE5 mid-project. That was a humongous upgrade with its own new set of challenges, for sure. I mean, I think the game would be almost ready for launch right now if they didn't change from UE4 to UE5. I even think that might have been a mistake. I think maybe they shouldn't have done that, but that's my opinion. Lazy Peon's updated Vitter and Ashes from earlier this summer. Oh yeah. Lazy Peon does like a quarterly update for everything that has happened newly. That's a pretty good one to watch. UE5 is amazing. It is for sure. It has a lot of potential, but we'd have the game out already if it wasn't for that, you know? So, some people like graphics. I actually don't think the UE4... I mean, first of all, Throne and Liberty is UE4, and it looks really nice. Are we going to disagree there? I think TNL looks really, really good. The like button also glows if you ask your viewers to like, but there is a 3-minute cooldown between animations. Interesting. I'd say they needed more time with other things, and migration from 4 to 5 gave them that. Maybe. TNL is crap, but looks good. It looks really nice. I mean, I played it for 80 hours. I have a good understanding of what TNL is like. It's 4, yeah. Yeah. Would have been perfect if not for the pay-to-win aspect. I don't know. I mean, it's entirely designed around pay-to-win, so if it wasn't pay-to-win, it would be a very, very different game, right? Maybe you would have played for 160 if it was in UE5. What do you mean for 160? It's not that hard pay-to-win? Of course it is. It's massively pay-to-win. If somebody grinds for 1 year straight, you can match their gear in less than a day with a credit card. How's that not pay-to-win? You mentioned in your Ashes of Creation video that it's not worth going after other players. Why is that? It's not worth going after other players who don't fight back. Let me be very clear about that. If you attack somebody and they don't fight back, and you kill them, you get corruption. And corruption is a real pain in the ass to deal with. Because the moment you're corrupt, first of all, you're guaranteed to drop an item that you have equipped on death. And that's the only way you ever lose a main equipped item. So let's say, for example, you have a really nice sword. You corrupt, something kills you or a player kills you, you might drop your sword. GG, well played, you know? What if you took... Like, especially later in the game, when you start actually getting hard to get and good gear, you don't want to lose that gear. So, already that's a massive disincentivization of attacking somebody and getting corruption. It takes a long time to get rid of corruption as well. Like, you might take an hour's worth of grinding just to remove it. That's number one. Number two, if you die corrupted, you lose a lot of XP. So, at level 6, it doesn't matter, but what if you're level 20? You can lose over an hour's worth of grinding XP just from dying with corruption on you. So, overall, it's just not worth doing. For what? Why would you kill someone? You get a percentage of their gathered materials, right? Now, very often what will happen, though, is you attack somebody, they attack you back. Right? That's pretty common. You literally got a corrupt guy's gear last night. It was pretty lit. I mean, I've died and dropped a gear as well, being corrupted. So, it'll very, very, very much define who is attacking who, and I guarantee you, they will find a good balance. Like, people have complained there's no way people are gonna not PvP. And I've said this a million times. You guys are 100% wrong. The reason is, if people are attacking too often, they will make corruption more painful, right? If people are not fighting enough, they'll make it less painful. It's such an easy balancing act. Just by having the system of corruption, is just tweaking a few numbers here and there. Whether incentivize or disincentivize PvP. You can attack people and not get corruption? Yes, correct. You can attack somebody and drop them down to 5% HP, you're not going to get corruption. But if you land the killing blow, that's where you get corruption. So you can hurt somebody and a mob finishes them off, for example, and you will not get corrupted from that. There are ways to like cheese kill players, but it's very risky because if you kill them by accident, you're kind of screwed. You get me? Does that make sense? You can grief people like that. Yes and no. So, they have one very... I thought Steven addressed the mob griefing. To an extent, yes. Looking handsome tonight, thank you. Thanks, man. So, the one main thing they have in protection of, like, griefing people that way is you cannot see people who are not in a party with you. You can't see what their total HP is. You see their HP bars as quarters, right? So, you see when you take off 25% of their life, but you don't see the in-betweens. So, you don't know, like, if they're towards the end of their life, you don't know if they have 2% HP left or 22% HP left. You have no idea. So you don't know how close they are to death. One more arrow could kill them or it might take 15 more arrows to kill them. So you can't, like, attack somebody until they're down to 1 HP without risking killing them. You don't know how close they are. You understand? Does that make sense? You can gain corruption for killing people's horses. Interesting. Damn it, I missed. I'm here. Did I miss it? No, Tams. You're good. Yeah, you're good. You're fine. Oh, you guys should have seen like an update or two ago. You could steal people's horses. It was great. Somebody, because when you get off your horse in the world, your horse stays next to you, right? So you can just get back on it. It doesn't despawn. Well, somebody gets off their horse, you just get on their horse and ride off into the sunset. It was great. You see somebody with their horse, they get off the chop a tree, you're like, yeah, yoink, my horse now, brother. And it was awesome, man. It was awesome. Good times. Yeah, Tams, how's your internet, man? That should be a feature. Hi, Grap, did you stop card games? Nope. I'll play card games whenever there's a good card game. And keep in mind, Ashes is not going to be 24/7. Like, the playtest is only going to be 3 days a week, so we have a lot of time to play other games. Nice, tasty music, thank you. Imagine people doing groups to hide behind trees, waiting for people to get off horses and steal them like a band of misfits. True. Surprisingly sunny yesterday was a disaster. Damn. Well, I'm glad it's good, dude. I'm playing Pokemon TCG Pocket. Have you seen it? Yeah, I've seen some gameplay of it. It looks really, really fun. But it's on mobile, which is a bit annoying to stream. I'll see what I do. I'm not sure yet. I had a question. Can you get your own house in Alpha? In Alpha, no. Maybe. I've not seen it yet. I mean, you're going to be able to have not only houses, you can even have like big plots of land in the real world, but that's going to be hard to get. Then you have houses and you have apartments. Like, there's a lot of housing that's going to be in the game. It's not quite there yet, though. Is the node system active? Yes. But it's in a pretty primitive form, but it is active, yes. I'm pretty sure mayoral system is also active. You can be a mayor already. I kept eating, so I won't think of the howling winds. Alpha Templar, thank you for your sub, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the primer. For 15 months at that. Thanks, buddy. There's a thing that you could have your own tavern. I don't know about taverns. I've not heard about having your own tavern. That's kind of new to me. Pokemon is a little bit simpler, and I think the game is not balanced. Probably not. Alright, I'm going to do the following, chat. I'm going to teach you guys exactly how I'm going to start off my adventure. And this will be a quick YouTube video because we need to make content. And this will probably be the last YouTube video before my Jim and Neff, what's up, brother? 30 months! Thank you for the sub. One of the best usernames on Twitch.
Hello.
Hello to you too. Hello to you too, brother. Dwarves are not enabled yet, Yasase. Unfortunately. I don't think it's a class option. Is it actually? I'm pretty sure it's not. Will your stream when the NDA drops in a couple of hours? Probably. I think. Yeah, we're gonna do a quick rundown of how to start the adventure. Like, what to do right in the beginning. So, I've got a very good idea of how to do it. I didn't. And didn't you play as a dwarf in Alpha 1? I did. But Alpha 2 doesn't have it available. Check the link. I'll check it later. I don't want to read about taverns now. I want to do the beginning thing real quick for people. Because we need to put YouTube content out. I want to do this early so Tams has time to do it. I don't want Tams to be like in a rush with no time left. So, also this is not just like for YouTube. You guys, I'll be explaining to you exactly how to start efficiently. So, basically it comes down to you want to have a certain amount of silver early on to buy certain gear early on. Because gear is literally what makes your damage numbers happen. You start off with really, really trash gear. The first upgrade, and you can get it within a few minutes, literally more than doubles your DPS. And that's a massive boost. Massive boost in DPS, which means you level way faster. So, you absolutely want to do this, and a lot of people are not going to know how to do it properly. Does a level 60 player end up back to level 1 if they kept dying? Well, at the moment, no. You don't de-level. You get XP, you get negative XP. It's like a red XP bar that goes right on top of your normal XP bar. So it's XP debt. You gotta like make up for that XP to continue gaining XP. Does that make sense? So from what it looks like, you don't de-level, but it makes the next level harder, right? All right, let's go through with this. Give me a sec. I'm gonna open the Ashes website. I'm gonna need. Yo, who dares raid me? That's a big raid. Sherlock Gnome with 94 viewers. Thank you very much. How are you doing, Sherlock? I have not seen your stream, I think, ever. Yo, what's up there, my epic smile? Welcome to the stream. All right, Sherlock, what do you stream, my dude? I'm guessing you're a dude, but then again, there was a female Sherlock in a movie, so maybe I'm wrong. You were my favorite lore YouTuber. Well, that's... Now I'm gonna start blushing, dude. Thank you very much. New World. Well, that is a game I have a few hundred hours in. Absolutely loved it. So, good taste in games, my friend. I only quit New World because I got mostly BIS gear for everything, and I had nothing else to grind, and I kind of like gave up after that. But, welcome to the stream. We're talking about Ashes of Creation. It launches in 11 hours. And yeah, we're about to do a little bit of a guide on how to start off properly. Thank you so much for the raid, Sherlock. Thanks, man. I'm gonna have to give you a follow. If you stream MMOs, check you out sometime. There it is. Never hit cap in New World, so playing now and having fun. Nice. The alpha starts in 11. Correct. It does. Also, thanks for the follow there, Fusion Thunder. Thank you very much. Will you stream in 11 hours? I think I will. I think I will do a stream. Alpha Access 100. I wish. 120. 120 bucks for Alpha Access. So I have a video on whether it's worth paying the 120 bucks. It's pretty detailed. It's a 6-minute video talking about the nuances. If you guys are interested in the game and don't know whether you should pay or not, have a look at that. It's a very fair take. I'm not trying to sell anybody anything. Scam access? Well, I mean, May is 100, correct. Why does it have Valheim music? Oh, I have Valheim playing in the background. This is not the official music for the game. I've changed it up a bit. That 120 does include beta access too, correct. Can you link your YouTube? Exclamation mark YouTube. Or exclamation mark YT, I think is enough. Wait. Is my YouTube chatbot broken? It's not broken. Got it. Freaking dude, there's a mosquito in here. Alright, we're safe. We are safe. When is Valheim coming out? Does anybody know? Wait, what? Valheim has been out for years, brother. Good news for you. Go buy it. Great game. It's been out for years. Alright. Let's cover the opener. This is legitimate Valheim music. It is. Early access. Wait. Has it never officially launched? I mean, it's a game. Alright, chat. Chat. Enough talking. Time to talk about how to properly play Alpha 2 at start. Let me pause this real quick. Let me turn off window capture. Alright, let's make this work. I'm gonna have to figure out the best way to do this. Although I have a very good idea how to do this. Followed on the YouTube, homies. Thanks, man. Thank you. Is Alpha 2 access free for all? There's nothing free about it, brother. Not even close. Wait, what is this? Preparing for Alpha 2. Let me open that as well. This is new. Is there anything here I can use as a resource? Nope. No resources at all. Unless you win a key, true. Alright, chat. Let's have a look. So, let me actually use the different capture here. This is not great. Let's do this. I think this is fine. Alright. We are going to cover exactly what to do in the Alpha 2 start. So this is going to be on YouTube probably. Tams, if you think it sucks, tell me. Let me know if you think it's badly done. Oh my goodness. Alright. Man, I don't know what it is. I can talk on stream for 20 hours if I need to. No problem. The moment I have to like record something, it feels super weird to do. Like I feel like I'm faking it. It's like a kind of mental block. Like the moment I know this is going to be recorded footage, it's not that I get nervous. Is that I don't know what words to say. Talk to us, not YouTube. Yeah, but I got to start off with like, what's up, YouTube? I mean, I'm also talking to YouTube. We're live on YouTube at the moment. Right? So, it's a little bit strange. Try slapping bits. No, you don't? What do you mean? I don't what? Do the magic, like and subscribe. All right. Let me just not look like I got out of the shower. All right. All right. Let's do this. Chat, it is time to cover this video. So, starting things off. I should turn off the Valheim music, by the way. That's a mistake. All right. Are we ready? Are we good to start? Skip the high YouTube. I can't skip the high YouTube chat. All right, we're going to do it like this. I can't skip the high YouTube. It's extremely important for the video to feel like it's a standalone video. I've come to learn that. If it feels like you're just clipping Twitch content, it doesn't look as great. All right, let's start. All right. Didn't watch Grappler for 2 years. Where is he and why are you watching this woman? Wait, this woman? What do you mean, brother? Huh? Do I look like a woman to you? I mean, I'll take it as a compliment. I'll take it as a compliment. It's fine. What's up, Lux? Thank you for the follow there, buddy. All right. He's jealous of the hair, maybe. Let's get started. Oh, I have a notepad, actually. Wait a second. I have all this written down. I have some notes. So, real quick, just to remind myself what's happening. Let me pull up the notepad here. Lumber mill station. So, it's Lionhold. So what is the guy called that gives you the quest for the horse? Professions. Quest line, whatever. Stay in line chat. True. I mean, I don't even think we're going to use this chat under us. I'm not sure. It's not going to look like this. We're going to edit it a bit. But yeah. All right, let's get started. So professions, quest line. Once we're done with that, all right, let me just order this properly so I can not have to like repeat it 20 times. Professor's quest line. We go to woodshop vendor, carpentry, woodshop vendor, bag for wood cutting, lionhold vendor, bows 15 each. Professions quest line, lumber mill station, 25 wood to timber, woodshop vendor to sell. And we're going to be using this map to explain things properly. All right, fantastic. All right, chat, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, chat. I got to kill you. I'm sorry, chat. You have been killed. It is what it is. Don't worry, I'll revive you soon. Clerics do in combat res. They have an in combat res. I can revive you. You'll be back soon. All right. So, let's start. Do this. God damn it! I don't know how to start chat. I don't know what to say. Can they self-res? No, they can't. I don't know how to start. Bro, I'm even self-conscious about my hair. This is ridiculous. Stay in place, damn it. I hate making YouTube content, dude. This is why I have TAMs. This is why I never make standalone videos. All right, let's get started. What is up, YouTube? We have a video today for you, for those who are going to be starting off in the Alpha 2 playtest, day 1. Now, it is important to know that, damn it, that doesn't work. Because we're going to name the video something like how to make your first 30 silver or something along there. Ain't it, brother? Hey, don't make me nervous. What is up, YouTube? This is going to be a guide on how to make those first 20, 30 silver in order to give yourself a really big boost at the early game of the, a really big boost in the early few, a really big boost for the first few hours of, God damn it, dude. It's over, chat. I can't. Bro, I can't do it. Stop laughing, guys. You're making it worse. Hey, no laughing aloud. Stop it. Stop it. No laughing aloud. I'm going to mess up again. This is content. It's not content. Tams, you can't join the laughter. Oh my God. Spam. So Stop it. Stop it. We're trying to be professionals here, okay? We're trying to be professionals. Professional YouTuber, okay? Whew. What is up, YouTube? This is going to be a video on how to make those first 20 to 30 silver, and it is really important to make the silver fast in order to have a really smooth start. Now, why is this? This is because the power of your character and how much DPS it does is directly dependent on your weapons. And the starting weapons are trash. You can buy better weapons within the first few minutes of the game that will literally more than double your DPS output, which means you will level twice as fast. So, without further ado, let's get into how to do this exactly. Step number 1, you will be spawning here in the middle of the ruins of Ayla. The spawn here is, after you've spawned in, you can pick up a little mini quest here. Just follow the quest. It will take you to the western side. You turn that quest in, and you will go to a little area. Oh man, that sounds so little this, little that. Let's start again. You're going to spawn into the ruins of Ayla. There's a small quest chain that will lead you towards Lionhold, which is like a city. It has some trainers, it has some other quests, whatnot. Your main purpose is to get to Lionhold, and you will find what is called a... Once you're in Lionhold, what you want to look for is a professions quest line. Now, this quest line is pretty basic. It's to gather some wood, craft a pickaxe, do some mining, get some flowers, and the quest line ends off with you getting a mount. It's pretty simple. Just follow it. The quest markers are on the map. You should be able to do this within a minute or two. Once you have gotten your mount, now the purpose of this questline is not really to get your mount, because the mount is not that important, although it is a positive. The reason we're going to be doing this questline is to get your early woodcutting axe, and I will explain why. The first thing you should do once you've gotten your mount and the axe and the pickaxe is start to walk towards this area right here in the northeast. I would recommend you go north and east. You will cross a bridge, kill goblins along the way, maybe get to like level 2, 3, and loot the goblins as you're killing them. You're gonna get a lot of what are those things called, chat, that stuff drops? Is it glint? I think it's glint, right? As you're killing goblins, you're gonna be picking up glint, which sells for a decent amount to vendors as well. You can make a few silver if you killed a couple of goblins along the way. So pick up all the dust glint you can and make your way to this area. As you're going, I would recommend cut down any trees. Ideally, all of the same type of tree, and I find that the most common tree you will find is oak. So chop any oak trees you see along the way. You'll understand why in a sec. Once we get to this area right here, there is multiple different profession trainers and workbenches for different professions. You want to look for the... What is he called? You want to look for the woodshop vendor. First thing you're going to do is you're going to sell your dust to the woodshop vendor, and you will sell any surplus wood that you don't need for silver. You're going to go to the lumbering mill station, and you are going to take 10 oak wood, or any other wood. As long as you have 10 of them, that's fine. Take 10 wood, and you want to refine it into... What is it called? You want to refine it into timber. Once you have put it in... Once you have 10 timber, and this is going to take 10 minutes, during those 10 minutes, you can continue chopping wood. You can kill the mobs around you as well. Once 10 minutes have passed, take those 10 timber and go to the carpentry station, which is right next to the original plate, which is right next to the lumber mill station. Go to the carpentry station and craft... What is it called? Go to the carpentry station and craft a carriage of that type of wood. The reason you're crafting a carriage, and it takes about 10 seconds to craft it, is because these carriages sell for 10 silver each to the vendor. At this point, you go back to the vendor, you sell the carriage, you have 10 silver, you can buy your first weapon. Now, the vendor here sells bows and longbows for 9 silver and some copper, so you already have enough money for this. On the other hand, if you're not playing a ranger and you want to get a wand, you want to get a sword, you want to get something else, right here in Lionhold, you can walk back and buy it from there. Just keep in mind, if you're playing a ranger, bows are cheaper at the... What is it called? Bows are cheaper at the woodshop vendor than they are in Lionhold. You can do this again. You can, if you like, do 25 wood instead of 10. That way you can get 20 silver. You can do it 25 wood twice and get 50 silver. This is just the fastest way to get silver early on. This is the fastest way to get enough silver to get a new weapon. Furthermore, if you do this a couple of times, let's say you're going to be grinding this area. Just do this every 25 minutes. Every 25 minutes, put in 25 wood, run around, do quests, kill some mobs, come back, make 25 silver, repeat. You will have enough silver to buy better gear once you're level 10. Because the moment you hit level 10, you can go to any of the nodes. And these nodes have very good weapons and armor to sell you, which will, again, probably more than double your DPS output. After this is done, you can forget about this grind. There are better ways to make silver. There are better ways to get weapons. But for your early game, for your first and second upgrade, this is the number one thing you want to do. Now, you might get lucky and get some weapon drops along the way. Very possible. Keep in mind, humanoid mobs do drop weapons. Goblins drop weapons. I've seen goblins drop great swords. I've seen them drop maces. So, I've seen them drop wands. But overall, this is what I'm going to be doing. It's very efficient. It makes a lot of silver really early on. All right, that's pretty much it. Enjoy the start of the alpha, and I might see you in game. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. All right, chat. I think TAMS can work with that. Are we missing anything? Is there anything else? Did I miss? Oh, no. Wait. I got another one. Wait, addition. Furthermore, with any extra silver you have, do consider buying some bags. So you can buy bags either in Linehold or from one of the vendors in this area. Bags are pretty cheap and they give you more inventory space. My recommendation is to buy one bag for woodcutting and buy one bag for mining. It'll cover most of the needs you have for storage space. All right, you put that wherever you think it's good, Tams. It sounds like a lot of explanation to you. Yeah, it's really hard to do because if I could show it in game, it would be easier to understand. But I can't show it in game because there's an NDA. And this is the best map we have, and I can't zoom into this map. It's just a little bit awkward. Show it tomorrow. I can do that. I can do an updated one, sure. But I think this is the best we have for now. You can also add, I don't know if it fits, Tams. Nah, this is fine. Let's not overdo it. Just do it in 11 hours. Yeah, but we need to put a video out today for Ashes. Like, in the next, 3 hours. To keep the momentum going. Right? I like this, but it's hard to follow. No, this is not a map. And, this, it just loses quality, right? This is just a picture. I mean, we can make a video about something else. Wait, you can't stream the game? Nope. You cannot. Not for another 10 hours. 10 and a half hours from now. All right. We could also, Tams, if you think it's a good idea, delay the video until later today and literally film that video in-game. If you think that's better. What do you think? You want to delay it? Or not? The music back on. Is that a better option? And just not put this out? It's not really hard to follow. Get a mount, get wood, craft carriage, get silver, get weapon. True. Release this, update it tomorrow. You have any other videos in mind? Well, pretty hard to do with, they would all be very similar to this one, right? I can make a video talking about Ashes. You had me in the first couple of minutes of explanation. Maybe continue that as a conversation or something else instead of trying to explain everything. Just a sneak peek for what's to come. I could do a real fast video on beginner tips for starting the game. You know what? That might be better. And then we can do this one later. That actually might be the play. All right. Let's just make a real quick bulletin points for beginner tips for the game. So, number one, Upgrade gear early. That can be found in vendors. Level 1, level 10. Those are the thresholds for upgrading gear early. Number 2, what else do we need? Any class can AoE farm. Number 3, grouping beats soloing. Easy to ask for groups. Number 4. For soloing, goblins early equals great. Minotaurs around levels 8 plus equals great. Number 5. Bards are OP. Yeah, they are. They're insane. What are some early game things people need to know in order to make their lives easier? Do the mount quest at start for a mount and tools. 6, gathering is useful. Oh, wait. Sell your glint. 7, buy bags early. 8. Sell glint mats off frequently in case of death. 9, avoid running close to wolf packs. And what else? What's the 10th one we can put in? Did you like Throne of Liberty? It was a fun experience, but I unless you want to pay to win, it's not really for me. I know I'm going to be behind everybody else, so trying to figure out how to do proactive at the start. So I'll do a video on, I think we're going to do a video later today on exactly what to do for early start. But it was what I was saying literally 5 minutes ago. But that's like the first 30 minutes of the start. In general, you just want to level, get your levels up, upgrade your gear as you go along, find groups. There's going to be a lot of people to play with. I don't know anything specific about starting late. I feel like you run as fast with a bar to make your life so much better. Wait, what do you mean? Why is it troll? You do know it's not really that laggy. There's no problem doing the mount quest. I literally did it yesterday on the launch where the server had like 1,000 people all trying to do it. There was no problem getting the mount. You get the mount in order to get your woodcutting axe, because you get your axe from that quest. And that axe lets you make money really fast to get your weapons. Max group size is 8. I'm gonna think of a 10th tip here. We can do that instead. See you later. Today, I have a live show. All right, man. I'll see you later, dude. Chat, give me one more tip. It is live now, yes. One more good tip to give people for starting off on the launch. Is Alpha 2 in a rough state? No, it actually wasn't bad. I played it yesterday. It's better than I thought. Is it okay to explore? Yeah, it is. Exploring is fine. Ooh. What are those springs called? Ember springs? Ember spring to resurrection point. All right. Fantastic. Yeah, the rest points. Yeah, that's an important one. All right, chat. Let's do this real fast. This will be a fast one, but it's going to be an interesting one to do. So let me pause the music for Tam so you can edit properly. And let's put... All right, let's just do it here. Perfect. All right, you guys ready? Actler incoming. Let's make this content work. You ready, chat? Here we go. Don't make me laugh. What is up, YouTube? This is going to be a video on 10... Damn it. All right, time out. Ah! What is up, YouTube? These are going to be... Here are 10 useful tips to make your start in Vera. Here are 10 useful tips to give you a good start in Vera this Alpha 2. I can't! Bro, why am I laughing? Because you guys are making me laugh. It's your fault, chat. Lose the what is up, YouTube? What is up, YouTube? Damn, now you're making me self-conscious about... Okay, you guys are not here. You guys are not here. What is up, YouTube? Now I forgot what I was going to say. Here are 10 useful tips. Here are 10 useful tips to give you a good start in Vera this Alpha 2. What is up, YouTube? Here are 10 useful tips to give you a really good head start this Alpha 2. Number 1, do upgrade your gear early. You can get a massive boost in DPS just by getting one of the early starting weapons from the vendors. Most vendors do sell these weapons, and they are pretty cheap. If you get some glint, if you cut some wood, you mine some rocks, you can sell these to vendors and get a massive upgrade early on. This will more than double your DPS. There's a second upgrade you can do at level 10. These vendors that sell weapons for level 10 are found in all the beginning nodes once the nodes have leveled up. So once you do hit level 10, do that again. It'll give you a big boost of damage. Second tip I would give you is every class can AoE farm. You'll start off being pretty weak, level 1, 2, 3. You can only take one mob at a time. But let's say you're already like level 5, level 6. At this point, it's fine to do an AoE pull of goblins level 3. When I was a ranger, I was pulling about 8 goblins when I was level 7. All the goblins were between levels 2s and 3s and 4s. And, okay. When I was level 6 or 7, I would do AoE pulls of goblins that were about 2 levels under me. Pull about 8 of them, gather them around in one spot, and all you have to do is pull out a greatsword and just start swinging. Auto attacks are very strong in Ashes, and just because you might not be a DPS class that uses swords in conventional MMOs, there's nothing wrong with being a cleric, taking out a greatsword, and doing some AoE farming. As long as the mobs are weaker than you, they should die pretty fast to auto attacks. My third tip is that grouping is better than soloing in every way you can imagine. If you can find a group, if you're in a group, if you have friends to play with, you will get faster XP and you will get faster drops and faster progress. There's just no way around it. That doesn't mean you can't play solo, but solo is a much harder experience. So if you are solo and you're running around the map, you're farming some mobs, if you see a group of 2 to 3 people, ask them to join. Odds are they're going to let you join because more usually is better for everyone. My fourth tip is that goblins early on are very good, not only because they're easy to kill, but they give pretty good XP per kill, and they drop weapons. You might get a really big boost to your DPS from an early goblin. They drop pretty good armor as well. They drop the River Stalker set, so you might get a green weapon, massive boost in damage. You might get a few armor pieces, good boost in survivability. After you're around level 8 or 9, you can consider going for Minotaurs. They are 1-star, they also drop weapons, they also drop armor, and overall it's a pretty good next mob to look at after you're done with goblin farming. My fifth tip is to do the mount quest at the start of the game. This is not only for you to get the mount, but it's to get your gathering tools. And your early gathering tools are very, very good at making silver fast. You can use this silver to eventually buy better gear. So do the mount quest, it only takes a few minutes, and So do the mount quest, it only takes a few minutes. Damn it. I don't know what to say. All right. My sixth tip would be the following. Sell your glint. Glint really has no other use than being sold for money. You're going to be picking it up pretty often. It is a great way to make early silver. It is the #1 way to make early silver. Don't forget to pick it up either. Every time you kill a mob, it will drop glint most of the time. This glint can be used to buy gear. Do not neglect it. Seventh tip, buy bags early. You only have so much storage space. I would recommend you buy 1 bag for woodcutting, 1 bag for mining. Mining bags give you 2x2 bag areas. Woodcutting ones give you 3x1s. And any wood you cut automatically goes to the woodcutting bag. Same goes for ores. Expand your inventory space. Wood and ores take up a lot of space. If you're doing any gathering, this is something you should do immediately, the moment you have the money for it. After buying your weapon, of course. 8th tip would be, do not forget to sell off your mats frequently. When you die, you drop half of your materials on death, and you have to go all the way back to your corpse to pick it up. If you die and there's other people around you, somebody might loot your corpse. There it is. It's all gone. So, every time you're next to a vendor, go to the vendor, open your materials inventory, sell off what you have, what you don't need. Because silver doesn't drop on death, your weapons and armor don't drop on death, but materials do. You lose half of them. It's not worth not selling, because you will die. My next tip, and my 9th tip, would be avoid running close to wolf packs. If anything is going to kill you, guaranteed in this game, it is a pack of wolves. Wolves are the only mob, or one of the only mobs you can't even kite because they're extremely fast. Furthermore, they hit really hard. And there's just no way to avoid dying if you pull multiple of them. One of them you can deal with easily. They're pretty squishy. They don't have too much HP. But if they usually do spawn in packs, so if you see 2 or 3 around, stay clear. And finally, my last tip is set your Ember Spring resurrection point to the area you're in farming. You will die eventually. You will die occasionally. It might even be to a bug. You don't want to respawn in the starting area if you're far away from the starting area, because first of all, it takes a long time to get back to where you were farming. And second of all, if you want to loot your body for your mats after death, if you're far away, there's a good chance someone's going to loot it before you get back. So again, if you're in an area that has an Ember Spring, set that as your respawn point. These were all pretty beginner. These were all pretty beginner tips. I'll be giving better ones. No. I'll be giving you guys tips for more advanced content. No, forget it. I hope these tips help out, and I hope you guys enjoy the start of Alpha 2. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. All right, chat. I think that was good. Yay or nay? Yes or no? Is that decent for a video? 5 out of 10. Well done. W. All right. There it is. We're safe. Much better than the previous one. I think so too. Where's the piss at the end? That's when I end stream chat. And it's peace. Okay? Peace. Not the grappler content I would watch it for. Can you tag the video link so I can save it for later? Thank you. What do you mean? What video link exactly are we talking about? Is the music back on? When do you upload that video? Probably in like 3 to 4 hours, I think, on my main channel. We need to edit it, put some background stuff as well. Need to include the bloopers as well. All right. This will be the most scuffed video yet, but our videos should get a lot better once we can actually have in-game footage. Can you tag the link so I can save it for later? You already said. Well, if you want to see my videos, you can just subscribe on YouTube. It'll be on my YouTube channel. If you don't want to subscribe there, you can go to my Discord and ask for, there's like a bot you can ask to be notified when a new video is out. It has a serious tone. Oh, okay. I think that's okay, though. I think that's fine. All right, chat. That's it. We're done with the YouTubing. Now we can talk a little bit more before we start playing games. Is live stream by Steven? What do you mean? I'll go subscribe. Thanks, man. Is the live stream by Steven? Yes, this is Steven playing. You can see in the top left, GM Steven. This is a previous showcase, because right now we're still all under NDA. So I just have it in the background running. I have something to look at. Like, you'll get bored of watching my face all day. Any questions you guys have about the Alpha 2? I'm pretty well versed in the game. I can answer most of them. So if there's anything you guys want to know, feel free to ask. I just wanted to get the YouTube part out of the way, not to have to do that in the middle of the stream. How many hours until Alpha 2 starts? It's in 10 hours and 12 minutes. A bit over 10 hours from now. I think I will be streaming it live. I should be. I just gotta make sure I go to the gym before that and be rested. What's your hot take on corruption? And this is probably a hot take. I think it's a great system, and I think it's going to be more than enough to decentivize ganking of lobbies. I really do. Lex Regis, thank you for the follow there, buddy. How's the netcode? It's not perfect. It's not great. It needs a lot of work still. So when there's not a lot of people, and in some areas, sometimes it feels fantastic, but sometimes it feels off. So I've had instances where we did some 5v5s or 8v8s and it felt amazing. Everything felt smooth. There was no bugginess. But sometimes things are rubber, like, it's a hit and miss. I'm hoping they can make it better. Though, in Intrepid's defense, they have said that server sharding or whatever, server meshing is not fully implemented yet. And that's going to happen in a few weeks. So theoretically, we might see a big improvement in a few weeks. Who knows? I played yesterday, though, when we did the practice run. Not the practice run. They did like a... This tone is better. Oh, you mean the one I just recorded? Great system to stop griefing. Yeah, it is a very good system. We did a practice launch a few hours ago where people just logged in and we had thousands of people just logging in and doing quests and stuff. And it ran decently. Now, by decently, I don't mean good. I mean decently compared to what I expected. It wasn't lagging out all over the place. No, the conversation I just had. Gotcha. You think the YouTube video was badly toned? Is that what you're saying? You were in game earlier and a lot of people seemed to be running okay, though not perfect. A couple lag spots here and there. Yeah, there were lag spots for me as well. Quite a few. And there was areas where people were rubber banding. We played TNL, yeah. I have about 80 hours recently. We were streaming it before this. Is AOC similar in acquiring and upgrading your gear? Not at all. It's entirely different. AOC upgrades are very slow and in between. TNL just gives you upgrades non-stop. So, it feels very rewarding to find a blue item, for example, in Ashes. Whereas Throne and Liberty is just your, like, you get showered with rewards. So the pace is way slower. Rundown on how finishers work on weapon skills. Every couple of auto attacks, depending on the weapon, it depends how many auto attacks. Like the bow, the longbow, on your 4th attack, you have a chance to proc a finisher. And in your 5th attack, you have a chance to proc an extended finisher. And basically, those finishers have bonus effects on them, right? Depending on how you spec into them. You love getting a blue and a sense of accomplishment? Like old school WoW? Yeah. Now, blues are more common in Ashes than they are in old school, for sure. At least with the recent update they did. But yeah, they are more common. Are you a Ranger player? Yes, I'm going to be playing Ranger. Though, once Rogue is out in Phase 2, maybe I'll try Rogue. You're looking clean, thank you. Thanks. Tams, do you think I should redo the YouTube video? Dude, chat would kill me if I tried. You think I should redo it in a more casual tone? Like this? Just talking? It's live? Wait, what is live? You mean what I'm doing now? No, I'm not playing at the moment. This is old footage of the game. We are still under NDA until 10 hours from now. You have a trait system on weapons and armor. You have a weapon skill tree, which is a passive skill tree that gives you certain benefits to auto attacks and some benefits to your abilities. Nothing really on armor now. I think the approach should be different, like now conversations with chat feels natural and not nervous. Gotcha. Can you still get the finisher if you do attack, skill, skill, attack, attacks? No. I don't think so. It's kind of weird. I feel like it's kind of buggy that sometimes the finisher comes out when it shouldn't. When you interweave things, but I don't think you should. I feel like it's a little bit inconsistent. So I know sometimes I'll like auto attack, I'll stop auto attacking, then I'll auto attack again and continues the previous cycle of auto attacks instead of starting from fresh. It's hard to say. You guys think Rogue Shadowmancer class is going to be like Naruto? I don't know. I have no idea. We don't really know much about subclasses at the moment. It's like an attack chain, yes. Correct. Correct. There's a lot of auto-attacking involved, by the way, in the game. You will do a lot of auto-attacking. I'm also going to probably do a Ranger guide really early once the alpha is live. I want to do a Ranger guide once I'm around like level 7, level 8 on how to properly do your rotations. And not only that, how to properly spec into your spells. Because there's a lot of tips people are not going to be aware of. What are the classes that are going to come out in Phase 2? So, sometime after Phase 2, I believe Rogue. I don't know when Summoner is planned. Is it Phase 3? I don't know. I'm not excited for Summoner at all. It's not really my playstyle in games to summon things. But Rogue I am very excited about. I do look forward to it. Godsgore, thank you for the follow, dude. Thank you, man. What are your preferred weapons for Ranger? I like the longbow, although historically the shortbow has been better in all the playtests. Like, shortbow just seems to be a better weapon. I still prefer longbow. As for my melee weapon, you just go for the hardest hitting melee weapon you can find. Usually now it's the greatsword. Previously it was the spear. Spears were insanely high. It's because your melee weapon directly feeds your physical damage stat. So you literally have double the damage by equipping a melee weapon than if you only had a ranged weapon on your range attacks. So yeah, whatever it is you equip, those stats, they carry over to the other weapon. So just go for a two-hander, maximum damage. I go for greatsword, but if you find a weapon that has bigger base damage, go for that. Can you hot swap weapons and gear? I think not. I think you can't equip new weapons and new gear during combat. I might be wrong though, but I think you can't. Funny enough, you can hot swap your passive tree. Because at the moment, refunds are free. Obviously, because it's an alpha, they want you testing stuff. So it's free, you can refund whenever you want. You can literally refund during combat and put in new skills. It's kind of weird. Now, you can't unspec skills that are currently on cooldown. Do basic attacks feel similar weapons in terms of impact, momentum, and weight? I was just able to test Scepter and Shield for a bit and didn't feel satisfying at all to use. Very slow and weightless. I mean, they definitely feel different, but like, what to what? Like, a wand feels different to a greatsword, I guess. As for the melee weapons, I mean, greatsword definitely feels different from a Scepter. And that difference is, I mean, so the weapon skill trees also are super in their infancy. I'm pretty sure they're gonna literally remake them multiple times. Like, the bow weapon skill tree right now is different than it was like 2 weeks ago. I think a lot is like placeholder at the moment. Can you dual wield? No, but I think daggers, yes, but daggers are not out yet. I think daggers are the dual wield weapon. You can do a sword and shield. I don't think you can dual wield anything else. So swords, there's a lot of one-handed weapons you can play with a shield, but not dual wield, no. Until daggers are out. You can't do like sword and book. Oh, you can because that's not dual wielding though. So you have two weapon categories. You have range and melee weapons. So you can equip one melee weapon and one range weapon at all times. And you can swap weapons, right? You have a hotkey, tilde as default, that swaps out to the next weapon if you want to auto attack with a different one. I know it's alpha, but do you think rotations are going to be complex? No, not really. Rotations are pretty basic. Not that complex. I mean, depending on, like, so it depends what you're doing. Like, if you're AoE grinding, not at all. If you're, like, really trying to kite a very dangerous mob, it's a little bit more complex. Because if you're kiting, enemies have invulnerability periods to CC. So let's say there's a 3-star I'm kiting. If I've snared it twice, it gets a 10-second protection from snares. So I need to be able to, like, properly juggle different forms of CCs. So while they're immune to snares, I can use roots. When they're immune to roots, I can use snares. So there you have to be a little bit more inventive. And then in between, when they're immune to both, I have to be able to use my mobility skills. So yeah, if you're really trying hard to kite something you're not supposed to be able to beat in a fight, yeah, it can be complex. What are we playing? Right now we're talking about Ashes of Creation, which is going to come out in 10 hours. So we're just discussing it. People are asking questions, I'm giving them the best answers I can. Are daggers a thing? Not yet, no. You want two-handed axes? There are no axes in the game at the moment, are there? No. That's surprising, actually. They should have two-handed axes, I agree. I do agree. As a WoW Classic Hunter main, what classes and Ashes have pets? Summoner, and that is not out yet. Not going to be out for a while. Does equip range and melee weapons combine your damage? Yes, absolutely. So that's why if you're a ranger and your main damage is all ranged, you still want to have the highest base damage physical weapon, which seems to me at the moment to be the Greatsword. Voramor, thank you for the follow, man. So yeah, equip a Greatsword. But in general, if you find a really good blue single-handed sword that has more damage than a Greatsword, I mean, equip that. No two-handed hammers? No, not at the moment. There's actually not that many weapons in this alpha to start. There's a few weapons missing. I'm not even sure if they have spear. I didn't see spear in the starting area when it started. Maybe there are spears, just later on. Is there a VoIP in the game? There are plans to add VoIP to specific areas, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to have VoIP all over the place. Why is the camera so stretched? Well, this part of the camera is for my head, which is pretty big, and then this is for my ego, which is pretty big, so I need the area. There's a single-handed sword. Yes, there is. You can use that along with the... Wait, is there a single-handed sword? I think there is. Did you try Thorn and Liberty as an MMO? I did. Absolutely. Did you like it? It's super pay to win. I think going from 1 to 50 was fun, and playing level 50 for a while was fun, but I eventually got tired of it. If there's no VoIP, how do you chat up girls you meet on an adventure? Oh, you're so misunderstanding. I didn't say there's no VoIP. I said there's no VoIP in most areas. In taverns, there's actually planned to be VoIP. So what you do, you see a cute girl, you tell her, hey, you want to go back to the tavern with me? And there you chat her up, you know? I mean, pleb. I mean, don't worry. It's your first time. This is why we have these Q&As, to teach you. All right. Anything else? Too much effort? Listen, brother. Men have gone to war for women. There's no such thing as too much effort. Get out of here. Ever hear of Helen of Troy? Yeah. Ego hair cam? There it is. Take her back to the tavern? Exactly. So yeah, they do plan VoIP for taverns. I saw an image showing the available weapons at the start of A2. 1 mace, sword, 200 sword, shortbow, longbow, staff, and book. Is book a main hand weapon? Well, there's no main hand. Both your weapons are main hand. You just have a hotkey deciding which one is currently being used for auto attacks. So you swap them out freely. Right? Mid-combat, you just swap the weapon you want to use. Or if you use an ability that can only be used with that weapon, it auto-swaps the weapon. What is this game called? Ashes of Creation. We're going to be streaming it live, I think, in 10 hours. If I decide to stream it on launch. We're 100% going to be streaming it live around 22 hours from now. And that's going to be a long stream. But when it launches, I do want to stream it at launch if possible. Does book occupy both hands? Can you go book plus shield? It occupies both hands. So shield has to be accompanied by a melee weapon. The book is a ranged weapon. It goes in your ranged weapon slot. Unless I'm crazy here. I'm pretty sure I haven't used book, but that should be how it works. Same reason you can't use bow and shield, same reason you can't even use wand and shield. Wand is ranged. You can do wand and shield, are you sure? So you can shoot wand and you can use block, right? Your shield block, I don't think you have to have your shield equipped. But is your shield out? So, let me think. Well, yeah, technically speaking, you can, yeah. So wait, you can use shield with any ranged weapon in that case, right? Because if you click your active block button, it will use your, even if the shield is not currently in your main weapon equipped, like if you're shooting a wand, you can still pull out the shield if you have like sword and shield as your secondary setup. So yeah, I guess you can. It's not like you're carrying a book and a shield at the same time, but you can swap to block immediately because they don't occupy the same space. Yeah, you can. So yeah, then the downside, if you're looking at it that way, is if you are using a wand and you want to have a shield as an option, your weapon that accompanies the shield is never going to be as strong as a two-handed weapon. So let's say you're a mage. You want to shoot with a wand. What is going to be your secondary melee weapon? I would say still the best choice for DPS is just a greatsword. Why? Because greatsword can give you very high magic damage stat. Because swords can come both in physical and magical form. How do you find the balancing of classes in general? Very good. Every class feels unique, and every class feels fun and strong in their own way. And they haven't even done a balance pass yet. Like, yeah, every class has very strong points and weak points. Except for the Bard, they're not weak at all. But, yeah, classes feel good. Now, things change. I think it gets a little bit more imbalanced once you start getting to higher levels like 2025. But I think that's more of a gear issue than it is a class issue. Time to kill drops to very low numbers. People start killing people very fast. Although that might be just from a lack of defensive gear in general. But classes do feel good. I would say, though, Ranger is pretty damn weak in the early levels. Like, by early, I mean like the first, like, 6 levels. For Ranger, you really got to get to, like, level 10 to start feeling the difference. To start actually catching up to your friends. It's a bit of a weak start. I'd say the other classes have much stronger openings. But it doesn't matter. You're not choosing a class based on the first 10 levels anyway. Ranger catches up pretty well. Still, I mean, especially for group content, other classes do certain things better than the Ranger. Fighter does better AoE damage for sure. Mage probably does better AoE damage overall as well. But Ranger's not bad. He does work. Also, keep in mind there is no DPS meters, so we don't really know how much people offer. Which I'm pretty happy about. I'd rather they not have DPS meters. I think that was a good choice by them. It was a good decision. Like Wand and Shield could be crazy. I like the Scissors, Paper, Rock for balance. So when it comes to balance, they're not choosing it that way for balance. It's just going to be the natural outcome. It's because they're not balancing for 1v1s and they never will. Their idea is to entirely balance for 8v8s. That's their balancing for PvP specifically. They want to balance around 8v8s. So if a class is too strong in 8v8s, like if it turns out that the best 8-man comp is 1 tank, 1 bard, 1 cleric, and 5 fighters, yeah, fighter might be a little bit OP, right? Maybe they need to, like, tone it down a little bit. So that's what they're looking at. They're not saying, oh, this guy is too good at dueling, it kills a lot of classes in a 1v1. They don't really care. They're looking at the big picture here. Be a double dagger holding a necromancer, sure. Is it moddable? No. What does a ranger bring in a grind group? Are they the weakest link? Probably. Okay, let's think about it. At the moment, what is the weakest link in AoE grind groups? Because I've been a ranger in many AoE grind groups. Let's see. So Cleric is indispensable, best healer by far. Bard is indispensable. He gives the best utility by far. Tank is actually not needed at all. I would actually say tank is worse in a AoE grind than Ranger. Because you don't really need main tanks in AoE pulls. The Bard plus the healer healing keeps people alive very, very easily. So just for AoE grinding on mobs that are easy, I'd say tank is the worst. Now for more difficult content, if you're doing like dungeons, tanks are great, right? Because the mobs are actually a bit dangerous. The mobs hit harder. You're running into 2 and 3 star mobs. At this point, you really, really, really want a tank. But if you're just AoE grinding Minotaurs, no, it's not necessary. Fighter is very good. His AoE damage is excellent. Mages have very, very good AoE damage, especially if there's 2 mages in the group. They just feed off of each other's status effects. But again, Ranger does good damage. So it's not a problem. Ranger has good AoE abilities. It's not a problem. Especially if you're spec'd for AoE. Yeah, Rangers are fine. Now, what do they bring that's unique to groups? Not much. You have a very good AoE snare that roots everything and causes bleeding. I guess technically that's a pretty decent ability. Like if somebody, but I mean, mages can do similar. So if you want one guy to be able to like snare everything in place for whatever reason, like if you're playing, I don't know, nothing super unique. I'd say you can build an AoE group with any of the DPSs and be just fine. You could have 3 fighters, 3 mages, 3 rangers. It shouldn't really matter too much. You'll kill mobs pretty fast either way. I'd probably say fighters are the best at that. Fighters probably have the fastest AoE. Followed by mage, followed by ranger, I'd say, probably. But that's not to say that mages or rangers are bad in any case. They still have good DPS output. Does that make any sense? Any TFT today? Probably, yeah. I'm not going to talk forever about Ashes. We're going to play Ashes. It's going to be live in less than 10 hours. So, for now, just answering questions people might have. How many hours left? Under 10. 9 hours, 50 minutes. What do you think is the best PvP class for solo PvP and group PvP? I mean, for group PvP, I'd say probably Cleric. I can't imagine a group PvP that does well without a Cleric. Because burst heal is just that important, right? Healing is insane. So if you have no heals in your team, you're going to lose. I see, yeah, probably Cleric is the most important. At least have 1 or 2 Clerics in a group. Single solo PvP, it really depends how you define that. So if we're talking about like in an arena where you can't run away, that's very different from like in the open world where you can. I would say solo PvP, Mage is looking very good. Mostly because Mage has 2 very good things going for it. Number 1, Mage has a massive shield. So that means you can start off with a huge HP advantage. Secondly, Mage has a great way to disengage a fight. They have a 10-second sleep. So if you're losing a fight or you don't want to fight, you sleep the person, you just run away. 10 seconds is a long time to make space, right? It's a very long time. And on top of the sleep, they also have freeze. You can freeze them for 4 seconds. So that's very strong. On the other hand, Ranger, for example, has insane burst at range. It can kill very, very fast. Fighter can like one-shot people almost with his combos. Fighter hits really damn hard as well. How functional do you think the Alpha 2 will be? How long will it last and its progress kept once the game is released? Oh no, game release erases all progress. How functional do I think it'll be? Phase 1 I think is going to be very hit and miss. There's not enough content really in Phase 1 after like the first 30, 40 hours. You're probably going to be thinking, what am I going to do next? I've already geared. Maybe people will make organic things. Like me personally, if I'm still playing and having fun, I might make some like PvP tournaments. I might like make some content like that. I think that could be cool. Like there's a lot of interesting things players could design in the open world, but overall, Alpha 1 is, the first phase is going to be light on content. Phase 2 gives more content. Phase 3 gives a lot more content. As for wipes, I hope they make as few wipes as possible, because I'll tell you what, if they do a wipe like 5 days in, a lot of people are not going to come back until Phase 2. Because it is so grindy. Losing all your progress in a wipe really hurts. You make it to like level 15, and then there's a wipe, you really don't feel like going to level 15 again. Are lawless areas and the ocean the only real open world outside of event-driven content? No, you can fight anywhere you want. You can open world wherever you want. It's just a question of whether you're willing to risk going corrupt, right? Caravans, desert, and ocean are the only place where there is no corruption. Right? But yeah. Caravans are a really big deal. I just don't think we're going to see much of caravans in Alpha 1, Phase 1, because there's no reason for caravans. There's very little reason for it. We're going to see a lot of caravans once there's more biomes released. If you spent money to play later today, will you own the game later at release? There is no own. The game doesn't have a box price. When the game comes out, it's a monthly fee, but they have no box price. If you spend money to play later today, you have access to play for free for the entirety of all of Alpha 2 and all the betas, which is like 2+ years of free play time. But don't buy it, because you literally can't spend money to play today. The only people who can play today are the people who bought in previously, like a few months ago. The people who can buy in today, they're paying to start playing on November 8th, so 2 weeks from now. So there's no reason to buy today. So all the showcases won't be in Alpha 2 Phase 1? No. No. There's going to be no freeholds, there's going to be no... There's a lot of things that are not going to be in Phase 1. A lot of their showcases were also just proof of concept. They weren't really like, oh, this is what we've already made fully. If you had to choose between a stealth rogue or a fighter, oh, I would pick stealth rogue every time. I love stealth mechanics. Are you going to stream it full time? Well, it's impossible. Phase 1 is only 3 days a week, so at the most I could stream it 3 days a week. I couldn't stream it more if I wanted to. They walk kind of goofy. I mean, it's an alpha, and like the way they walk, that's like one of the easiest things to change. Why are the playtests so expensive to get into? Probably because that's like 2 years of playtime, and servers are very expensive to run in an MMORPG. Like, servers are able to like run simultaneously thousands of people on the same server. That's a lot of costs, and probably also to help them with funding the MMO for another 2 years plus, because they're not going to start making any real money until they start charging monthly membership, and that's on launch. So if launch is a far way off, I mean, they just need money. Is the rock quest from Alpha 1 playthrough still? No, it's not. No. You don't use rocks to make wands anymore. You use metal now. I think the first one you craft is the copper wand. We can buy those from NPCs. Can't wait to be in queue watching other streamers in queue. You know, the queues were not that bad. We tested the queues like 13 hours ago. It's like, at worst, half an hour queue. So maybe they'll be worse now on the official full-on launch, but they really weren't that bad. It could have been a lot worse. They had a bug, though, when they first launched 14 hours ago, and that was a pretty bad bug. Like, you couldn't sign in, but they fixed it, so it should be better now. You don't crash, the queues weren't too bad. Yeah. I gotta figure out what server to play on. I'm considering Resna. Narc is avoiding Resna. He's scared of Resna. Dude, the copium in Narc, when he was explaining why he's not going to Resna, was insane. Holy moly. The Rock Adventure was pretty fun to watch, it was. Actually gonna take another 3 years minimum to complete? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. But there's a good chance it's in a very playable state by Phase 3, right? May? A lot of it is going to be out. A lot of content is going to be there. I really, really look forward to when they have more biomes, though. It's going to change the game in a lot of positive ways. You went through a 20-minute queue, logged in, and instantly froze when I arrived in the game. Had to go back to a 50-minute queue. Yeah, that sucks. 283 people watching right now. Let's see what it is in 24 hours. Oh, it's going to be massive. Because I expect some really big streamers to be streaming it. Isn't launch today? How many hours more to go? 10 hours. Hopefully it's not going to be another Star Citizen. Well, the game's already way more close to release than Star Citizen is. It's not even close. 10 years in making. I think they've been making the game for, what, 8 years now? I think 8. Yeah. So it's gonna be nighttime for me. Yeah. The camera is right. Meu amigo Pata Papau, como está? My good friend Pata Papau. Great guy, by the way. How are you doing, man? Yeah, the camera's fine. Are the places from A1 placed still in A2, though? Dark tunnel with shadow monsters hiding? No, everything is different. Like, the entire map is different. You guys gotta keep in mind, let me give you an idea of what we're dealing with when it comes to map here. So, well, there's perfect timing, just finished. 1 sec. Images. Right. 1 second, chat. Pause this for now. This map not opening? There it is. Alright, so if we have a look here. You're Kobito Sage from Twitch. Well, welcome to YouTube in that case. Is the background music? It's from Valheim. So this is the Alpha 2 area we're going to be playing in, right? I'm going to give you an idea of how big this place is. So I would say walking from Miraleth to Winstead in a straight line, 15 minutes. Is that a good approximation? People who've played the game. I think around 15 minutes, right? We can't see anything? Oh, my bad. Yeah. From Miralith to Winstead. Like this little walk. I think that's like a 15-minute walk. Your beautiful head's in the way. Well, thank you. I think from like Miralith to New Ayla, that's probably well over half an hour walk. If you wanted to walk this. Right? From Ruins of Ayla to Halcyon, 20-minute walk maybe. I don't know, 15-minute walk, 15-ish. So, 15 to 20, yeah. So, that's an idea of how big the area is. That's massive. So if you're running, this is the size of the map, man. Look, you're running, right? And it's actually probably slower than this. That's a big-ass map. It is not small. So yeah. Now, this is probably bigger than the entire map of New World. Like all of New World. This might be bigger in terms of total size. Maybe. If I had to guess. The people who have played New World, you have an idea. And this is just one spot, right? For the Alpha 2. Now, keep that in your minds when I come here for the map for the launch. This is where we, like, it would be like the size of this. Like, our playtest is like this size. And this is the world map. So, from here to here is like 15 minutes, right? That's the world that you can expect to see. Right? So it's going to be a big-ass map. And it is the reason why this game is going to be so much fun. No ocean continent so far as well. So let me explain some of the really cool, amazing things that are going to be happening in this game. Just so you guys can understand why I'm so excited for it. What causes people to dive in here and play? Now, you might say, well, Grappler, what if half the map is dead? That's impossible. That's the first thing about Ashes. There is no way. Like, well, Grappler, what if everybody's playing here and the rest of the map is dead? It's impossible. It cannot happen. I guarantee you people will be spread out. Not necessarily evenly, but the less people are here, the more incentivized you are to be here. And you might say, well, that doesn't make sense. Nodes, you know, if the node has not progressed, bullshit. Let me explain why. Unless the devs are insane, or they have a better idea, what you need to do is make sure... So, these are all different biomes. Look, this biome, this biome, this biome, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. These are all absolutely unique, right? Absolutely unique. What does that mean? If the devs are smart, every biome will have at least 1 or 2 resources that are exclusive to that biome. Music's too loud? I can lower it a bit. That means if every biome has resources that are unique to it, let's say the desert has desert blocks. That means every single one of these nodes, every node, like each one of these areas has like, I don't know, 10 nodes, whatever, 5 nodes, let's say. They all require sandblocks. They all need it. Let's say there's almost nobody playing in the desert. If you're the only person who plays in the desert, you will be the only person selling sandblocks in the rest of the world. That means you could take a trip from here to here and make a fortune, right? If there is a high demand for sandblocks, a lot of people will go to the desert to mine sandblocks. Do you use any products for your hair? Nothing now. I just wash it with water and every like 10 days shampoo it. So that means supply and demand. The less people in an area, the more demand for the resources in that area, the more people go there because it makes big money. Because if there's a high demand, that means you can sell for high prices. So the world will even out to an extent due to that. Secondly, because there's such a high demand all over, like this place has demand for resources from every one of these places. That means naturally speaking, there will be a non-stop commerce delivering goods from here to here, from here to here, from here to here. And not just from here to here. This is going to be exporting to every single spot in the world, right? So there's going to be non-stop trading happening all over the map. And you got to remember, trading is risky because of PvP. Right? So if you want to, if your main grind is to deliver goods from here to here, if you're an exporter, first of all, you got a caravan from here to the coast. From the coast, you got to build a boat and take the boat and go through the seas, which is full of PvP and pirates. Then you got to unburden your boat here into a caravan. You got to drive the caravan to here. And that's going to be happening all of the time. And you're going to say, well, if it's so risky, no one's going to do it. Well, no. Because if no one's doing it, there's a huge demand for it, and then whoever does do it makes massive income, right? Is the main focus of the game trading and commerce? To a large extent, yes. Yes. There's going to be guilds that fuck people over? True. Absolutely. Absolutely there is. Which makes it even more profitable to do it. Like, if there's a big guild that is well known for destroying boats, less people will make boats. The less people that make boats, the more profitable it is to make a boat and get away with it, right? So if there's 100 people who make boats, right? And there's a big guild that starts destroying all those boats, and it goes down to only 10 people are willing to risk it, their profit margins is multiplied by 10. Because there's 10 times less supply, which means demand goes up as well. So it more than multiplies by 10 because the prices go up by 10 as well. Anyway, it's a very self-balancing system. But once again, like I said, unfortunately, none of this is going to be happening because we're only playing in one biome. There is only one area. All the resources are everywhere. There's going to be very little trading. Right now, in Alpha 1 start, we don't have any of this happening. Does that make sense, chat? So again, Alpha 1, it lacks that fundamental concept that's going to pull the world together and get it organically making content. And without that, there is a lack of endgame. But the concept they have for endgame is genius. Their endgame concept is very good. So this playtest, these next few months of playing, it's mostly going to be making sure the combat feels good, that it's not laggy, that networking is running well. There's some dungeons you can do, but the real sandbox structure of this MMO is only truly possible once there's like three plus biomes. You understand? And that's what I'm really excited for. That's when guild politics become a thing. That's when node politics become a thing. That's where people start like trying to sell information. Like imagine this, you're in a guild and your guild says, listen, we're planning to do a caravan run. We're going to be sending this and this material to that node over there. Do you know how valuable that info is if you can sell it to another guild? Like, hey, I know for a fact our guild will be taking about 2 weeks worth of materials from here to there tomorrow at 2 p.m. and we're going to have 30 people defending the caravan. I know your guild has like 50 people. If you can organize to kill it, just give me a cut. You know? You know how valuable that is? To sell out your guild? Like if I'm a guild and I'm a 40-person guild and I know for a fact there's a guild with 10 people transporting it that hour, I want that information. I want to buy that information because we will destroy his caravan. So now you got to be very careful who you tell things to, right? You got to be very careful when you do things, who you trust. Also like EVE Online in a fantasy setting. In a sense, it is. Yeah. You can be a mole. You can make your living and you can make a lot of money as a mole. If you're able to get good information and nobody can find out it's you, you could get rich just for selling info. Again, a lot of this is not available in Alpha 2 because there's a lack of biomes, but it's certainly going to exist. On the other hand, you don't even need to be a mole. Like you can be a full-on pirate. You could literally, all you do all day, every day, you have a group of like 20 friends, and all you do all day long is you roam the oceans in your boat. That's all you do. There is going to be content in the oceans. There's going to be probably like bosses and monsters, and you can do that. But in the meantime, you're hunting players. That's all you do. You just roam the oceans, look for PvP. That's pretty cool, right? You could be a group of friends who don't like the ocean. You run around and you do dungeons and world bosses and farm mobs and stuff. But if you find caravans, you take those down as well. You could just be PvE all day. You could just run around cutting trees. That might be your thing. You might just want to do gathering. That's fine as well. There is so much content you're going to be able to do. You might be into politics. You know, screw PvP, screw caravans, screw boats. I want to be the mayor of my node. And I want to make my node the best node in the area. All right, try to get elected as mayor. Because every node has a mayor. How do you become a mayor? Through politics. Through voting system. There's literally polling system. Like, people who are citizens of a node vote for their mayor, who makes the big decisions on what direction to push a node in. So yeah, cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. A lot that we're not going to see, at least for the next few months, but pretty fun. Yo, Sneaky, thank you for the follow there, man. Too bad if you want to be a furry, though. I would show you guys a clip, but I'm not allowed to because it's under NDA. So, if you're a furry, there's some stuff you can do in this game, bro. Oh, man. I recorded it and I posted it on the NDA Discord. Oh, my God. So, let's just say, if you do the hunting profession, and you walk up to hunt a wolf. Right now, all it is the wolf is standing still. You click F to interact, and you pet the wolf. You pet the wolf, and then the wolf drops loot. But the wolves are really big and tall, and your character, when he's petting, he kind of bends down. And when he starts petting, he starts doing this with his hand. Bruh. Bro. It looks so wrong. And the wolf is like this. Just like, bro, like, I can't even, man. I can't. And it's like a 20-second animation, bro. If you angle your character in the right way, there's no other way to see it. I'm sorry, there's literally no other way to look at it than that. So they need to fix the way that hunting works, because walking up to the wolf and jerking him off for 20 seconds for loot is not it. I'm telling you, it's not. They need to fix their hunting profession. It's a problem. I would show you guys the clip I took, but again, it's under NDA, so I can't show you. Getting banned when showing that. Yeah, keep working. Sir Grap, keep up the spirit. Baldur's Gate, yeah, huge win for the first. Yes. Yep. So yeah. And it's not just wolves, it's bears, it's deer. Listen. Did you use the cow animation for everything? Yeah, it's basically the cow animation. That's exactly what it is. It's like you're milking the wolf, bro. It's crazy. That's content right there. Yeah. Alright. Your informative answer and music is a really nice atmosphere. Thanks, man. Thank you. Try my best. It's been a while since an MMO has brought an impactful new feature. Ashes is bringing so many ambitious things that I'm hyping the MMO genre again. Yeah, but the thing is, none of those things are really here. Right now, we just have the Alpha 2 launch, which is testing a lot of the basic systems. So, like, what in Alpha 2 launch, what is there really that you can say this is innovative? Nothing. Not much. Not much. Like, the progression's really slow, but that's not an innovation. So, It'll take a bit of time to really get exciting, non-stop things happening in the world. Still, that doesn't mean you can't have fun. That doesn't mean you can't have a good time, you can't do some PvP, but it's a very, very alpha start. The node system is online, true, but it's still pretty basic. So much cool shit you can do eventually, yeah. But I think Ashes is going to be upgrading what they can do pretty quickly. And I look forward to playing. Look forward to leveling, doing some PvP as well. And also what's going to happen, once we get to the point where there's not much left to do, players can make a lot of fun things to do. You can do a lot of group PvP, we can organize PvP tournaments, we can do stuff like that. So it's not dead. Does anybody know what server Pirate Software is going on? I'm curious. Where's he going to go? That could be a very busy server. That could be fun. Anyone have that information? Heard some opinions that a good amount of viewers are upset how combat looks after 8 years and will never try it just because of that. I really don't think combat's a weak part in this game. I don't think combat's that bad. It's a little bit bad with lag. That I'll give you. If it's lagging, it doesn't feel responsive. It is a little bit bad, yeah. But that's more of a lag issue than a combat issue. From the Gathering, stream aren't used. There is no slicing a pig. No, like mining, wood cutting, etc. Yeah, those are used. As an older gamer dad, I'm giving this game my last chance to invest time in an MMO. If they blow it, I think I'm done with gaming. You'll come back. Even if they blow it. Yo, Strudy, thank you for the follow there. Listen. And this is facts. And some of you guys, I mean, I'm 36 years old. Some of you are probably around my age. Unless we die from like an accident or something weird like that, we will be alive by the time they have like indistinguishable VR. Whether it be brain implants or whether it be some really high-tech headsets, we will be alive in the day where you will put on something and you will be in another world. You're old, bro? Almost 40? Yeah, I'm almost 40, dude. Don't even say it like that. So yeah, we're going to get to that point. And when we're at that point, that is when MMOs will really blow up. Because it's all cool and all to be in a huge high fantasy world doing things leveling, but imagine doing it in VR. Oh, that's so good. So I think MMOs will pop the hell off. I think MMOs will be the second most played video game of all time anywhere once VR is fully adapted. Porn's probably going to be first once VR. Like I bet you like 10% of the population is going to be 24/7 hooked to porn, but that's besides the point. Other than that, I think MMOs will be popping off like crazy. Sword Art Online, yeah, basically. You were a Riot fanboy, played League for 12 years, stopped because of devs or something. The way the world is going, who knows? True. You're having a kid, and the next MMO I'm going to have time for is in 10 years. Oh, my poor friend Snoogie, you're viewing this so wrong. Listen, if you're having a kid, that means Ashes of Creation is going to launch a few years down the line fully. It's the perfect time. Like the moment your kid has any dexterity, start teaching him to use a mouse and keyboard, right? Put him in the alpha 2 or the beta. Get him grinding. Teach him how to woodcut. You know, really incentivize him. Every time he does a good job and grinds you a lot of wood, give him some chocolate, you know? Train him well. By the time he's like 6 years old and a good MMO is out, bro, you don't have to farm anymore. You got your farm bot. And it's not even against the rules. Like, you can't even get banned for that. It's not botting. It's your kid, right? It's a human being playing for you. That means you can do PvP and fun content all day long. All the farming is done by your kid, you know? And if he complains, you tell him, hey, you'd rather do that or wash the dishes? Yeah, that's what I thought. No, being a dad right now is the best time to be a dad. Kudos to you, man. Congratulations. There was 4K queue to enter one server. Which server was that? Those would be my kid's memories, his childhood, gaming with his dad. There it is. You're having a kid now? The hard part's finding the girl to have the kid with. It's not a solo process. Your time is going to fly so fast, talking about the kid, and you're going to wake up one day and she's going to be fully released. Exactly. Correct. Correct. Vira. Yo, I've heard Vira is very, very popular as a server. I heard a lot of people are playing Vira. They should make the kid making questline more solo friendly. Yeah. Yeah, we're all gonna be kid maxing for the next few years. Teach him to be a healer and tell him to time the heals properly. Is the stream over now? No, it's not. Why would it be over? We still have a good way to go. Don't say that. It's kind of is that way for women already, and that is not a good thing. Wait, what? Don't say what? Make the kid making questline more solo friendly is fine. I think it's a fun joke. You said you're near 40. I'm turning 38. Are you older or younger? I'm 36. 36. Getting old, brother. Getting old and getting old fast. I saw the zoom in on camera and I got worried. No, I'm just done sharing the middle screen. All right, chat. Are we done with the Ashes talk? Because we're going to be playing Ashes in like 9 hours and something. We can play some games if you want in the meantime. Tempted to buy the Alpha Key upgrade? Don't do it until the 8th. Like, why would you do it today? Maybe in the next few days, things are going to be really bad and you're going to say, thank God I saved my money. You can't even play until the 8th, man. Guys, again, if you buy the key, you cannot play until the 8th. So why buy it today? Wait until the 7th. See how the game is until then. Be sure it's something you want to buy. You know, maybe the first 4 days people have fun, and then after that it's like, hey man, there's nothing to do and the servers die. I don't know. Anything could happen. You're going to stream 9 hours from now? I really want to see you play this game. I think so, yeah. I think I will. I'm going to finish the stream. I'm going to get some gym workout in. And then I can relax at home and get ready to stream. Wait to see if it's worth playing exactly. And honestly, Phase 1 of the alpha is going to be very bare. If anything, out of all the alphas, I think Phase 3 is when it might start getting a good amount of content. Sale ends on the 1st. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Wow. Alright, so, okay, you still have 6 days. 7 days. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for Ashes? I've been hurt before, chat. I've been hurt by games before, man. I keep things dialed in, man. I keep the excitement dialed back. I'd say maybe like a 6.5, because it's not guaranteed to be a great game. I'm legit more excited for Path of Exile 2 because that is guaranteed to be a great game. That one, there's no way Path of Exile 2 sucks. Ashes of Creation might suck. It's possible. I can't know. I think it has very high potential. I pray that it meets that potential. I want a good MMO to play. But let's be realistic here. It could also be a flop. They might never fix their networking issues. They might run out of money. There's a million things that could go wrong. I'm not going to be naive here. I'm cautiously optimistic, but no expectations until May, really. Yeah, I'm trying to be the same. That's not to say I'm not going to give it a shot. I'm definitely going to play. You have been talking about this game for years. You're more excited than a 6. Brother, I said 6.5. So I was more excited before I got into the testing and I saw all the bugs. Like, I knew there were going to be bugs, but once you experience the bugs firsthand, it kind of kills your excitement a little bit, right? Because I've been doing testing for 2 months. Over 2 months now. 2.5 months, I think. Yeah, it was more exciting when I was fully naive and I could just pretend everything was peachy and ready to go. Am I playing TFT today? Probably. They fixed those bugs. No, I mean, not all of them. There's still a lot of bugs. You know what happened literally? I'm not even kidding. 10 hours ago, chat. This is what happened 10 hours ago. I reported the bug. So they did the really big launch test before the real launch, and there was thousands of people playing. They're still playing, I think. I think the servers are still up. I played until level 4 or 5. Then I was attacking somebody, and they were trying to attack me back, but they didn't know how to flag for PvP, so they just kept swinging at air. So I stopped attacking them, and I'm like, hey, bro, like, if you want to fight back, it's Alt plus F, which is kind of funny because Alt F4 closes the client, but it's Alt F. That's how you flag for PvP. And anyway, he did it, he flagged, but he had like 5 friends, and they all killed me. Bro, I died. I clicked revive. And I revived as a corpse in the starting zone. I revived on the floor like this. That was my character, like just flat on the floor with full HP bar, full everything. I tried to move. I tried to do anything, and it keeps giving me this message. Character in the wrong life state. I'm like, wait, what? What do you mean, character in the wrong life state? Bro, let me play? Nope. Character's permadead. GG, well played. I tried unstuck, it just, nothing. Did you record it? I can't record it because I reported the bug. New AFK screen? Yeah, character in the wrong life state. Can't move, can't revive, can't do anything. Permadead character, GG, well played. So yeah, like, that's a pretty damn bad bug. Like what, you lose your character? How long would it take? Just relog? Okay, possibly relog would have fixed it. And that's the last thing I tried, but when I relogged, it put me back into a 500 person queue. I'm like, yeah, screw this, I'm going to bed. So maybe the relog fixes it, but going back to queue sucks, so I didn't wait to find out if it works. Maybe relogging would have fixed it. That is true. So, yeah. My plan for the Alpha 2 is not to die, so that I can't have any death bugs happen. So I'm just not going to die in Alpha 2. I'm just going to stay alive forever. And actually, it's a little bit... Alpha 2 full server is a little bit easier because it is a little bit laggy. The mobs are not as aggressive and they take a little bit longer to respond to auto attacks. Like, when there's less people, you shoot a mob, it instantly runs at you. Right now, with like thousands of people in the server, you shoot a mob, it takes like a second for it to respond. So you get like a second more time to kite it, second more time to, you know... It's actually easier content. Always pumping money from people and promising it'll be good eventually. What do you mean never fixing issues? I don't know if you know this, but the amount of issues they're fixing is really, really good. Like, every patch they fix a lot of stuff. They're actually progressing really fast. Oh, about Scam Citizen, yeah. That game is insane. I wonder how much the biggest whale has spent in Star Citizen. I wouldn't be shocked if there's somebody who spent over $1 million. I really wouldn't be shocked. Is that crazy to say? There's probably someone out there who spent over $1 million. They fix issues. You think it's only 100K? Really? Can you not spend $1 million in Star Citizen as a single person? Like, you just buy multiple accounts maybe or something like that. Like, there has to be a way to spend $1 million. Like, let's say you want to buy multiple of the biggest ships possible or whatever. Or you want to, maybe you can't do that on one account. You do that on multiple accounts. Maybe you think, wow, this ship that'll never launch again, that costs $100,000 IRL, maybe this is an investment. If I buy like 10 of these, maybe 20 years down the line, they're going to be worth like $10 million each. You know, I don't know. People are crazy. I'm playing Naruto online. My guild leader over the last 4 years has spent 600K. Your guild leader has spent over 600K on Naruto Online in the last 4 years. Shupa, why haven't you brought your guild leader to my stream and introduced me? Listen. Listen. You should bring him on here one of these days. I'll stream Naruto Online, bro. Chat, screw Ashes. What kind of game is Naruto Online and what's your guild leader's name? I'll be a Naruto Online streamer. Tell me what he likes and he doesn't like. I'll be his favorite streamer. I've known people who have put obscene amounts of money in Star Citizen, people who have bought the 45K pack on multiple accounts. Yeah, take me to your leader, brother. He won't play any other game. I tried getting him. Wait, no, don't change the subject. What is Naruto Online? And would he watch me if I played it? Oh my goodness. Oh man. Chat, we're in the wrong game. Chat, I didn't know. Ashes is not it. Guys, type 1 if we should become Naruto streamers. Well, how does it go? Bazinga? What is it? No, Bazinga. Wait, that's Big Bang Theory. It's not Bazinga. It's something. What? Chat, help me out here. What is the move? I forget. It's not Bazinga. Is Naruto Online the Chinese game? I have no idea. Starts with an R? Yeah. I have no idea. They run like idiots. It's Buzin Shuriken Jutsu. Are you running a guild? At the moment, no. I might run one, though. I don't know yet. I don't know. Rasengan, yeah, that's the one. Rasengan, yeah. Shadow Clone? Interesting. Yeah. Oh, man. Could you imagine? 600k in 4 years spent in a game. Be a lot funnier if it was Bazinga. Yeah. That's insane. I mean, listen, it's not really that insane. If you've got the money and it doesn't matter to you, why not? You only live once, dude. If you're the kind of person who's happy spending 600k on a video game, more power to you, as long as you can afford it. I'd never really argue otherwise. It's a Chinese-only game. It's pretty hard to play as a solo. This game, yeah, it's very hard. I mean, I've already played it as a solo multiple times in the tests, and it's very slow. Although I will tell you, the first 6 to 7 levels are not that bad soloing. They're really not. It's level 8 plus when it gets really slow. Because once you're level 8, you really want to start doing like AoE pulls on mobs that are not goblins. So you want to start like talking about like Minotaur killing, and Minotaurs are a lot of downtime, especially for a ranger, because you kill one, you have to kill one at a time, you have to kite them, and they're high HP, and yeah. We can use our money how we want, exactly, correct. Whales keep games cheap, that is true. Although they also make games bad. Because a lot of games are pay to win, and they could be much more fun without whales. Now, I've always been somebody who's very careful how they spend their money, so I don't really spend it on MMOs. But I spend it on other stuff that's not necessary. I spend a lot of money on my motorcycle. Do I need a motorcycle? No. Actually, it's probably more stupid to buy a motorcycle than spend the money on a video game. Like, buying a motorcycle is literally inviting death. It's like one of the more dangerous things you could do, to have a motorcycle. It's actually legitimately stupid. Like, logically it makes 0 sense, but, you know, I bought one. I like riding it. I bought a really good webcam. Chat, if you're new here, how much do you think this webcam costs? Look, you can even see my pores, bro. Dude, to this day, I'm such an idiot for spending so much money on a webcam. 3,600, nope. 1,200, nope. Bro, we spent about 8,000 total if I count everything all together on it. 8,000 bucks approximately total if we count everything that comes with it that I needed for the streaming setup. Yep. How? That was stupid. Yes, it was. It was stupid, man. All right, let me explain why. So the reason why is the following. I wanted to buy a actual digital camera device, right? So I was thinking, get one of those Sony cameras with a decent lens, and I can do that instead of a webcam. So then I went into the rabbit hole of cameras and lenses. So eventually, I found out that some people have heating issues with their cameras, because I was looking at some Sony cameras. So now I'm like, well, what if my camera overheats after hours of use? So then I found this camera called an FX3, which is a professional, not a camera for singles, a professional camera for filming movies. And it has a built-in fan and heatsink that cools it down, so it can never overheat. So that was already a very expensive purchase. Then I started looking into the world of proper lenses, and I'm like, well, if I'm gonna get a lens, I might as well get like the best lens. So I got this really expensive Sony lens. And then, bro, I spent so much money on stuff. Are you being sponsored by Caches of Creation? I'm not being sponsored, I'm just a fan. Camera's basically a computer. It's more expensive than my PC. And then you have to keep in mind, everything in Brazil is like double the price. So maybe in the US I could get this set up for like 4,000 bucks. I think my camera plus everything will cost like 4,500 in the US. But because Brazil is Brazil, it's just double. 99% of feature requests and the like are made by 1% in Store Citizen. Makes sense. Yeah. Sure. Now, I also wanted a camera that if I ever wanted to make IRL content, like, I don't know, film outside in the world, film really high quality YouTube stuff, I could do it with that, right? So that was another idea of mine, like, who knows? What if one day I want to become one of those foodie streamers? What if one day I say, hey, listen, chat, I'm not making money playing video games. We're going to go into the world and we're going to do a daily all-I-can-eat challenge. I'm going to stuff my face. There are people who watch that, man. I think I could do good at that. I'm a very, very, very good eater. I love to eat food. I love stuffing my face. I could see... Graplado, papayado. Jesus. Why don't you? You still ride the bike, do a Conquering Brazil series. Because Brazil is dangerous. Like, I have a Ducati, so if I go all over Brazil in Ducati, I will get robbed. They will steal my motorcycle. I don't go to dangerous areas or where I think, you know... Yeah, Brazil's not the safest country for that. There's no IRL anymore when AOC launches. Maybe. Are gamers whales called whales because they are large IRL, or is there another reason the term whale? That's a good question. I think it has to do with like how much money they spend and whale being something really big, but I'm not sure. I don't know where it originates from. Hard to say. Is Brasilia a hardcore spawn? It's not the hardest of core spawns. I said like some certain African countries or Asian countries are way worse. You have a Ducati, seriously? Yeah, I have a Multistrada. Jesus, I even forgot the CC. What is the Multistrada CC? Is 1260? Am I crazy here? 1260S, I think? Yeah, 1260S. Yeah, that's the one. Last time you spoke to your Brazilian friend, somebody shot down a helicopter near his apartment. Oh, Jesus Christ, that sounds crazy. Does it have a full safe spots at least? Are you worried at all? No, my area is very safe. I've always said this, when it comes to spending money and what I budget for, the thing I'm most careful about is where I live. I think area is super important. And second is quality of food. Those I will never cheapen out on. I will never live in a cheap area, and I will never eat cheap food. At least like when it comes to like how healthy the food is. So I'm willing to spend more money on location and food than anything else. So those are my two priorities. What version? I think it. What year? What you mean? What year the Multistrada is? Let me open my driver's license. Brazil has, I like this system. I don't know if the US has this, but you can legally not carry around documents. You can have it all on your phone, like on an official app. So, let me open my vehicles here. So, it is 2020. Yeah. I've got a 1260S from 2020. Born in Europe, so why do you live in Brazil? Or have European parents, I think you mentioned before. I came to Brazil when I was 22. That's 14 years ago. I came here as an adult. It's a nice country. Many reasons. Most important reason was they have Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu here. But my brother's here as well. There's a lot of factors to consider. When I was young, I used to compete a lot in martial arts. And it was one of the best places to compete and train. I had a dream of being a world champion in Jiu-Jitsu. I think I could have managed it as well. If I didn't get all my injuries, I think I would have gone pretty far. I was really good. When will you go for TFT? Probably soon. How'd you get into BJJ in Serbia land? I did that in Panama. I was living in Central America. I got into it because I always liked wrestling with my brother. I'm like, well, this is very similar. I always liked martial arts as well. I did a little bit of karate, some boxing and stuff when I was younger, as a kid. And I always wanted to wrestle. And BJJ was... I saw the UFC and I was like, holy crap, this looks awesome. So, got into it, loved it, fell in love with it, trained every day, got pretty good fast, figured I had talent, and just went all in. Is Grappler inspired by BJJ? Yes, yes. Now BJJ is a huge sport. It's getting bigger and bigger. But yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't in the books. So many injuries, so many things stopping me from training that I just wasn't built for it. But, you know, life's like that. Could have made 1 million at CJI. True. One weird question, did you change your name? A little bit when I was nationalized in Brazil for naturalization, yes. Why do you ask? Did you find me? If you did keep it to yourself. Could have made $1 million, I could have, yes. Correct. I could have. There's a lot of money to be made in grappling these days. And the CJI was an amazing event. It's a very, very good event. I think it's way better than Abu Dhabi. Although I will say, dude, grappling in because I competed in Dubai. No, sorry, I did compete in Abu Dhabi, and competing in Abu Dhabi was awesome. And I was in Dubai for a little time as well. It's pretty damn cool. It's a great place. I would love to go again at some point. I really would. That pit is the best, dude. It's such a good improvement. Because so often you just run out of bounds. It's silly. What age did I start? I started pretty late in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I was either 18 or 19. It was right after high school that I started. Honestly, I wanted to do it a little bit before, but I wanted to get my driver's license to be able to drive there. So I got my driver's license at 18. So I guess I started at 18. All right, chat. Any more questions about Ashes of Creation? Because I think I'm going to be ending it here if no more. Play a little bit of TFT. We barely have time to play games. Then we'll play for like an hour or so. I'll call it an end to the stream, and then we can play Ashes on launch. I'll do a second stream today. 90% chance I do a second stream today, unless something weird happens. In which case, we'll do it in like 20 hours. Or 21 hours from now. Yo, Heart, thanks for the follow, man. Thank you. Are you happy or disappointed with its current state? Ashes? I'm not disappointed. I think it's barely acceptable. I was disappointed a week ago. Like 10 days ago, I was very disappointed. But they fixed so many things in the last few days. It's a different game. So the current iteration is, for me, barely acceptable. So yeah, it's at a place where I'm not disappointed. But I wouldn't say I'm happy with the current development either. I would like for it to be faster. And there's still issues that need to be solved. But the latest patch did a massive improvement. Can you explain how to start gathering? Yeah, of course. All you got to do is you do the starting quest. You follow it naturally. You're going to get it right after you leave the starting area. There's a place called Lionhold. It's right next to the starting area. You will notice that place because it's where you do the quest to like attune to the Ember Spring. Right next to there is another quest starter that teaches you the gathering skills. It's a little chain quest that'll eventually get you to have a mount as the final reward, but it will also give you a starting axe and a starting pickaxe. You can use those two to start gathering trees or rocks, and you're good to go, basically. So they will give you a free pickaxe and it'll give you a free axe. Now after that, you can go to the northeast, and there are places you can buy better axes and pickaxes and whatnot. You can also craft better ones as well, eventually as well. But overall, that will get you started. It'll give you a sickle as well for gathering flowers and stuff. What MMORPG have you played most in your life? RuneScape. Yep, this tone. Yeah, because this is my conversation tone, Tams. The video tone was off, you're saying. It's kind of sad EA probably won't hit before 2026 anyway. Probably. You can fix it in editing. Just put some really good background music like the last video. People liked the last video background music, by the way, Tams. It was better than the first one. They said the first one was too loud. Any thoughts on Brighter Shores? I'll play it. Yo, I'm playing Brighter Shores when it comes out. I'm testing it. Chat, type 1 if you want to see me play Brighter Shores as well. That's another MMORPG literally coming out. And is by Andrew Gower, the maker of RuneScape. So it has potential. It's November 8th. It's sometime in November. I don't know the exact date. When are you covering Ashes? Why did I start? And are you already been following the project for a long time? Yeah, for many years. Are we done with TCG Shop Simulator? I might play Shop Simulator again when they get new content. Like, enough content that I'm like, wow, I want to get more stuff. We got to the point in Shop Simulator where the shop was already done. There was very little to upgrade. Like, I could open like 3 more, like a little bit more space to add like another shelf, but we already had everything running and everything was automated. There was nothing else to get. I could just collect better cards for myself. That's about it. Never played RuneScape, but it has such a loyal following. I'm down to check it out. Oh, you're down to check out Brighter Shores? They have mods for it for Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! That's true. Those are really cool. Yeah, I think Brighter Shores is going to be more niche than RuneScape because it's like the map system is so weird. It's not an open world. It's like an interconnection of millions of tiny little boxes. So it almost looks claustrophobic to me. I think it's going to be a much more niche game. But who knows, man? I'll give it a shot. Does Ashes have action combat or is it locked on combat? It's mostly locked on combat. It's like, it has a lot of spells that are like ground targeted as well, so. And it has an action combat reticle, but it feels kind of useless. I'd say it's similar to Throne and Liberty, right? Just mostly just tap target. With targeted spells, obviously, that are not necessarily tap target. That's really disappointing, honestly. Yeah, if you're looking for something like New World, far from it. It's not what you're looking for. Can you play without playing? Can you play without paying? No. It's only good for melee? Possibly. Your top 3 favorite classes to play and why? In Ashes, Ranger #1, because I like Rangers in general in MMOs. I like kiting stuff. They have probably the best kiting in the game. And they have pretty good burst. Probably I'd say Mage #2, because I like playing mages. They have good kiting in the form of freezing and snaring, and I like kiting games. And they have really good survivability because they have a huge barrier they can use on themselves, so it's a huge shield. They have really good CCs, sleep as well, good burst, good sustained damage as well. Third, it's so hard to say. I don't know. Like, not tank. Fighter's okay. Bard is okay. Cleric's okay. Is this a problem for me or for you? A lot of people are invisible for me. Oh, I'm reading both YouTube and Twitch chat in the same time. If that's what you're saying. Maybe that's why. I have both chats open at all times, and I try to answer both. Hello there, Royko, how are you? When augments come, are you going to go Ranger Mage? Oh, I'll go whichever one just makes the most sense. I'm going to read what the augments do. I'm not set on a second class because we don't know what the augment system does. You ever play Black Desert Online? No. If the game wasn't pay to win, it would be one of the most popular games in the market. I could see it. I've seen a lot of good things about it. Unfortunately, I never really got into it. And when it did come out with Brazilian servers, yeah, listen, I want to smack the devs in the face, I swear to God. They released, finally, Brazilian servers in Black Desert Online. You know what they did? There is no option to play the game in English. Screw you! What the hell are you thinking? I don't want to hear, like, voice acting or like, text in Portuguese. I want to play the English version. What the hell? How lazy do you have to be to release a Brazilian version with no English option? Get out of here. Screw that. So, I refuse to play it. Like, that's just lazy, dude. That is lazy. Give me my damn option to play it in English. Not only, I mean, even Riot did that for a while. I couldn't play League of Legends in English on Brazilian servers. So what I did was I had to hack the client. I literally all the time was opening the client, opening the settings files, like modifying it manually, and like, yeah. For the longest time playing TFT in English, I was modifying the game files. And I had to do it every time there was an update, man. Every time they updated the game, I had to go back into the game files and modify it manually. Because they wouldn't allow... Now, finally, they allow you to choose your language. It's stupid, man. It's so stupid. How are they that dumb? Yeah, I refused to buy the game. A lot of people in League would hop on other servers and terrorize the server. Just couldn't stick with BEO because I spent way too long chasing drops. Man, this Earstream, that's crazy that we have 200 viewers still. Because usually if I just yap for this long, people just leave. Alright, I'm curious. Type 1 if this is the first time watching my stream, or if you've just started watching me this week. I'm curious who here is new. And don't lie. No lying, chat. Don't lie, don't lie. I can tell if you're a liar. 1, 2, 1, 1. I mean, there's so many liars in chat. I recognize so many of these names. Stop it. I'm gonna ban everybody here. All right, this just doesn't work. You know what we're gonna do? All right, hear me out. Just for fun's sake, before we play TFT and before we end things, let's do one game of marbles. I want to see how good you guys are at marbles. All right, because we've got a lot of new viewers now. My chat can tell you that I am a master marbler. When I play marbles, nobody beats me in my own game. I almost always take first. But you can try for second if you want, you know? If you think you got what it takes to beat me in marbles, give it your best shot, brother. Let me see what you got. All right. Go for a race. Where do we want to go? What's a good one? What looks fun? Ooh, Death Alley. Yo, this looks sick. All right, chat. To participate, unfortunately, YouTube cannot participate. But to participate, exclamation mark play. Exclamation mark play to play. All right, here we go. Here we go. Grappler, the obvious winner, is right here. Look at that guy. Look at him, just ready to win. I am so ready. I've never been this ready, chat. I'm going to destroy you all. Oh, and by the way, if you win, if you somehow beat me, you get a prize. Whoever gets first place gets a prize. And it's a pretty cool prize. So keep that in mind. You're actually playing for something. You're participating for something really cool. Here we go. All right. Are you prepared, chat? Are you ready? The race is about to begin in 10 seconds. Last chance to join. Come on, Grappler. You got this, brother. I believe in you. 3, 2, 1. Wait, you got 10 more seconds. I lied. You had 10 more seconds. Come on, baby. I know I got this. Put some Valheim music, which is the wrong music, but whatever. Here we go. Oh my goodness, it's Hemi. Grappler first place. That's what I believe. Where am I? It said I was first place for a second. Oh, god damn it, it's Mux. Mux is first, followed by Hart second. Grappler, I'm not far behind. Dude, this guy Mux is fast. Bo, he slowed down though. It's over for you, Mux. You have slowed down. It is over. I'm about to catch up. Everyone is crashing. Everyone's crashing. We're all in the same spot. Who will be the first one to leave? It is the other L word. Nope. Nope, it's Vermi. Vermi is in the lead, followed closely by many other people. But there is a second obstacle. He got stuck. It's over for Vermi. Tams is pushing forward. Tams? Oh my god, Vermi pushed through again. Dude, I thought you were down. I thought it was over for you. Oh my god, Tams is pushing hard. I can't even keep up. They're so fast. It's Tams, Steve, and Vermi in first place. Looks like Steve got through first. Tams looks like to be a close second. Nope. Okay. Is he going to make it through? Dude, he dodged every obstacle. That's insane. Steve is crazy. Tams fell behind. No, he did not fall behind. It is going to be a close match. Steve, Vermi, and Tams. Oh, okay. Never mind. Steve pulled through, but Vermi's close behind yet again. Yet again, I think Vermi might take this. I think it might be Vermi. It might just be. Here he goes. Here he goes. Last spot. The last obstacle. Come on, Vermi. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this? Hammy just passed by. Hammy just passed it by. On the last second, Vermi quit. Vermi cannot believe what happened. Vermi's like, you know what? If I can't be first, I'll be last. Hammy with the first place. Holy smokes. There it is. Let's go indeed, my man. Holy crap. You think of the bits there. I appreciate that, ZZ. Holy smokes. Congratulations, Hammy. You are the official winner of this race. I'm proud of you, man. Very well done. And for your reward... Wait. Where's Hammy? I can't time him out. I've been lied to. Oh no, it doesn't work, chat. Wait, is his name spelled funny? There's one. You know what? I feel so ashamed. I'm just gonna let you. I'm just gonna let you be. I mistyped his name, chat. I actually can't read. I'm gonna let you live. I can't believe it. I put 2. First of all, who the hell types hammy with 1 M? Who types hammy with 1 M? Like hamstring. Doesn't hamstring have 2 M's? Wait, hammy has to have 2 M's, dude. It doesn't make sense. It makes no sense. His name is Hamish? Maybe that's why. No? Wait. Okay. Hamstring, maybe not, but hammy. Hammy. Isn't hammy a word? That's Watson. I feel like hammy is a word. Alright. Good job. Congratulations. You win, but you don't win because you don't get timeout. Let's play some TFT to end things off. We'll do like an hour of TFT, and then we are going to have another stream later today where we're actually going to play Ashes of Creation. Maybe it's Amy, but misspelled. Amy, maybe. Timeout second place, mate. I forgot who second place was. I closed it. I'm a try. I suck at streaming, dude. I'm such a bad streamer. I don't even know how to fix this. All right. Let me see here. Close. Everything close. It was me. Yeah, that's what everybody who... Set game, TFT, set title, TFT-Lr, I guess, whatever. There it is. Let's play a bit of TFT, and then we're going to go to Ashes of Creation. I'm going to start probably before the launch, maybe like an hour before. Guys, when should we start the second stream? Do you think it should be an hour before launch? We can like hype it up. Maybe half an hour before. Not to like burn ourselves out. You should play Genshin Impact, no cap. I have played it. I've talked about my stories of Genshin Impact. I'm amazing. Literally, I think I'm one of the luckiest people in the world in Genshin Impact. Not even kidding. Is 100% going to be delayed? I really don't think so. They had a test run. It wasn't delayed. Like, the test run went well. There was no major problems they had. All right. It's time, chat. TFT. Last stream, we got Portal. Now I'm ready for Eldritch. Each test day has been delayed. Not today's one. Not the one they had 14 hours ago. That one went well, or 13 hours ago. It's been pretty good. Finally, TFT. Last stream, we go Portal now. I'm ready for Eldritch. So, keep in mind again, Ashes is going to be live for 2 to 3 days a week. We're still going to be playing a lot of other games because, again, we have five days to fill out. So, there's a lot of games happening in the next few weeks, like a ridiculous amount. We have the TFT new set coming up in PvE. We have the Box event. We have Path of Exile 2. We have Brighter Shores. We have Arcane Season 2 we can talk about on stream. I mean, there's so much to do in the next month that is going to be fun. Oh my goodness. We are not lacking for content at all. The Bazaar. True. The Bazaar as well. We could try that. I'd be down. The Bazaar sounds fun. That could be fun. Yeah, man. Life's looking good. Yo, Tams, are you sure the video we recorded for YouTube was good? I could re-record it. I still have the notes here. I could redo it in a different tone if you think it's bad. Because I couldn't see it myself. I'd have to like rewatch it. So just let me know. So we go here. We just do this to prevent trolls, right? This prevents people from trolling. And last second, we pop out. No screen. My bad. Where's game capture? All right, we should be good. It's just an observation. But you're saying it wasn't bad then. All right, chat. Shapeshifter, Hunter, Scholar. Is this the worst possible one I could ever get? Oh my god, bro. Wait, we're not good? Chat, why are we not good? Why are we not good? I know it's a black screen, but why? Why is it a black screen? Is that it? Okay, we're good. Fixed. Fixed it! We're good. Alright. Secret comp. This is the worst 3 I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen something this bad. Blindness cured. You know what I'm thinking of going? I'm thinking of going Frost Hunter. What do you guys think of that? We just go full on carry on what's his, wait. But there's no scholars there. It's so weird. How do I play that? And there's no shapeshifters in Frost either.
I'll create something beautiful.
Well, no, there is a shapeshifter actually. There's Swain. Swain is there. There is Swain, I guess. Cannot perform any actions. I might actually just do that. Let me see here. Can I sell these off? Yeah, let's just do this. I'm just gonna AFK. Because right now, I need to find Twitch. Oh my, I should have put these on someone. No, I threw! I should have slammed. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I think it's 6 hunters with hard carry Olaf, maybe? Yeah, we could go hard carry Olaf. I like Frost. For some reason, I don't know why I like Frost, but I like it. Actually, not slamming is kind of fine. I'll tell you why. It's kind of fine not to slam because I want to lose streak, because I'm going to lose streak. So if I win the first fight by accident, I make less money overall. Hunters with shapeshifter frontline, maybe. Yeah, that's the plan. Well, Frost is also pretty damn good because it gives Olaf some nice AD, right? It makes him pretty strong. And I have an okay Frost opener. I have Hui, and I have almost a 2-star what's-his-face. On the other hand, I can just go 3 Frost. So Twitch is a hunter, obviously. He is a hunter, obviously. And he is a shapeshifter. So I go 3 Frost. Okay, never mind. 3 Frost, full-on shapeshifters, and full-on hunters. Okay, let's build it. So, we go Twitch for Frost, we go Swain for Frost, and we go Olaf for Frost. Then we go all of the hunters, which is Nomzi, this dude, Jinx, that's all the hunters. And then we go 2 more shapeshifters. Shyvana is Dragon. Really nice as well. Shyvana for sure. Probably Nasus. Or Nico. Not Jace. Can I move around? Can't. So, not Jace. Nico. Eldritch, maybe? Elise, maybe? Do I play Eldritch here? If I play Briar, I have Eldritch too. No. So let's go Nico, Nasus. I'll just put both of them in for now. Or replace Nico with Nasus eventually. We'll actually cut Nico, just Nasus. And then we can go 2 more Shapeshifter if we go to level 10, which is unlikely. Or we go... Oh, never mind. No. We go Dragon, Smolder. And we would want to get Blaster. And then we go on Varus. for 10. This will be my level 10 board, basically. Who's my main carry here? Need swords. Oh my god, I just lost all the swords, dude. Let's go for this. So, yeah, this is fine. One more blaster. Yeah, yeah. No Wukong Jinx and Preservers, Bard Zillion. With this? I mean, this is Bard, this is Jinx, and this is what? That's not a bad idea. Maybe that's the better play. Maybe that's the better way to do it. Wait, is that the superior play, chat? Oh, wait. Kind of weird, but okay.
I'll make this look like magic. Here goes everything.
I don't know. I don't know. Let's just make Econ here. I don't know what to slam either, because I need to make items for... I could go Jinx. Jinx is not a bad idea. Scholar gives me Bard. We go Bard carry. Bard, Hunter, Wukong 3.
I demand tribute.
My only question then is... Alright, let's say go Bard, Hunter, Wukong 3. My only question is, am I screwing myself over here? Let me just sell this. I'm not playing Warriors 100%. I have really good items for... what does Shapeshifter do for us? What will we play in that lineup? Nothing, right? There's nothing to play in the Wukong lineup. Jinx reroll if uncontested? I could. I have the most money by far. My econ is excellent here. We lost. We actually won by accident. Oh my god, this game sucks. Save items and lose streak. I tried, man. I tried, but this idiot, he ruined my lose streak. Wow, good job. Good job, Farina. Swain 3. I don't think Swain 3 is it. Multiple sugar emblems. Okay, it's going to be contested for sure. All right. All right, let's stick with this then. This is the build we're going to go for. I have to reroll an 8. So we're just going to lose until level 8 then. It is what it is. This can be Rage Blade. This can be probably, I don't know, a lot of things. Gloves are kind of awkward, but they're not horrible.
It's me! The magic! It comes to me!
Bro! I got Scholar, Emblem, Shapeshifter, Hunter. What the frick, man? How am I doing? I'm okay. I'm alright. Suffering. The game is giving me weird stuff. I mean, it's just econ for now, right? Man, I have full AP items. This is so bad. I mean, okay, this is double Rage Blade, okay? 2 Rage Blades is pretty good. Double Nami could Eldritch and Briar release for Shapeshifter. Yeah, but what do I do with Hunter and Scholar? Like, I'd be playing with 1 emblem. I think I'm better off with this build at the end of the day. Is Biss Rise? Yeah, but I can't play Rise with... I mean... Rise with Shapeshifters? Does that even work? I think this is 6 Scholar. You think we play 6 Scholar here? Really? With the Shapeshifter frontline, it works with Nico, Blighter, and Nasus. Category 5. With Hunters. That's pretty good with Hunters, right? But... I can't help it. I have a problem, chat. I have a mental disorder. I have an absolute mental... I'm sorry, chat. I've got such a strong econ opener. My mental disorder doesn't allow anything else to be done here. And we have a very strong econ start. Yeah. Our econ's insane. 1, 2, 3. Whatever. We keep all of these. We keep this entire board, except for this guy, right?
I never hold back.
We try to be a little bit stronger, though, with this. Our openers... What do I have board for? Get out of here. I should keep board. Nah, screw it. First or eighth. I agree 100%. I could not agree more. First or eighth, indeed. The fact that we open with AFK is kind of insane. Nobody has close to as much gold as we do. Unfortunately, we have so little HP, it's ridiculous. Our HP is non-existent. I gotta slam items. So if I'm playing Hunter, man, what if I get a really... So there's a lot of bad 5 costs. Really good. Bad, bad, bad. Bad, bad. Really good. I mean, I would play Xerath. I guess I would play Xerath.
The dragon nears.
I don't know. Early carousel. I mean, I know. Yes, that's true. This game is going to be so awkward. How much money do we need? 175. Oh, this is going to be tough. I miss your lore days. What happened that game? Dodged, unfortunately. Guys, if we hit Smolder or Briar, we win the game. Okay? That's all we got to Prage for. Smolder or Briar, and we win the game. That's it. If you get Diana, 5 Frost Pivot. I mean, I would go Diana carry immediately, and I would just go full on Frost, and I would play Olaf as secondary carry, right? I would go Frost Hunters for sure. I guess we pick up Zillion in that case just to be safe. Slam tank items so you don't get confused later. I need swords. I need swords or bows. I literally don't have a single sword or a single bow. The thing is, I can't slam tank items yet because I have no tank items yet. This is for Sterix, and this is for Titans, and these are theoretical. I don't know, man. And it depends. If I get an AP champion off of this, I need to play it differently. There's so much weird stuff. You have Rise items? Yes, but I don't have Rise. I only have Scholar. And now we're about to get a 5 cost, so... Okay. I'm gonna keep all Frost in case I get Diana. Because if I get Diana, I can be saved. So that's 3 really good hits. I think I can play Xerath as well. Amelia would be weird. Nora would be really weird. Morgana would be really weird. I mean, Morgana I could play and stabilize with as well, probably. Scholar is more than enough. No, Melio I could play with Scholar. No, we have a lot of good possible hits. We just need to not die. I need to slam items on something that's melee. Your HP, I'm aware of that, chat. I'm aware my HP is suffering. It is what it is. What can I do? Celebi. God, I'm not killing a single unit. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. You just have to believe. We're going straight to level 8. Millie Morgana, you can commit to Scholar. True. True. I should pick up Zoes if I see them. Swain here. What a weird game. We might have to even sell board, depending on how close we get. I need to slam items. On who, though? I don't have any melee units to slam items on. Damn it. Damn it! I might need a Spear of Shojin as well. Chat, I think we're going to die before we hit. I think it's over for us. I think the game is over. I think we can't win. I think it's Gege well played. I'm not killing a single unit. 36 to 26. Slam AP items. Yeah, but what if I'm not going AP? What if I'm going double Rage Blade? What if I'm playing pure Hunters with a non-AP frontline? And I can't roll for 2 stars. It delays me. I gotta see how much I can sell my entire board for. That's the big question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this. What did we just hit? We just hit really, really hard. You have no bows, I'm aware of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I have 24 gold. I got 24 gold and everything. 24 gold.
It's me.
Where's Olaf? 24 gold. 24. That's 60 at 71. I'm missing 4 gold, so I can't do it yet. It's next round. We're going all in next round, chat. Next round is all in. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna keep on board. I'm gonna keep Frosts on board. I'm not gonna sell my Frosts or my Hunters. That means I can sell all of this if I need to. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn. How much money do I make losing? 13 gold? That's 60. 60 gold I lose. Oh my god. I need... I have 60 gold. I need another 15. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're just gonna sell. We just gotta sell. It is what it is. We don't have a choice. 14, that's 69. Damn it. We're screwed. We're not gonna make it. Zillion is Frost, I'm aware of that, but I gotta sell stuff. We can survive this. Whatever, Frost Quest. No! 9!
Don't worry.
Oh my god, you stupid game! No!
This place needs a harsh winter.
Diana, okay, Diana. Diana. I don't know.
Hands off my meal.
Diana's a really good find. Diana's a really good find. Can she carry this for now? Okay, we're gonna try to stabilize here. Diana's really good. Okay. God damn it. Frost Emblem, yeah. Frost the Briar, eventually. Well, I think I might not win, but I might not die either, because Diana's gonna hard carry this. Steric the Briar, I will. I'll fix everything. Where's Briar? Where's my Briar? Dude, this is such a tanky build. Yo, what? I think we take off the Protector's Vow, though. I'm pretty sure we take off Protector's Vow. I need Hui here, really bad. This is a good item for Hui. We're missing Zillion and what's his face?
The dragon nears.
All part of the plan I just made up.
Damn it, I think I'm missing stuff, man.
Hands off my meal.
Olaf's a better carry at this point, I think. Alright, we need a shapeshifter, we need a hunter on the board. Alright, well, we'll fix it now. I think we're stabilizing here pretty hard. I think we will stabilize. Slam. There's nothing great to slam. And we're pretty safe right now. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we're going to be cutting out... I mean, part of me wants to cut Briar, but I can't cut Briar. I want to hit Briar too. What am I building now? What's her last item? Is it Jeweled Gauntlet? I think it's Jeweled Gauntlet on her. Yeah, I'm going to cut Mord. I'm going to give this to a Shapeshifter. I have Dragon here. I mean, we go 9 now. We just go 9 and put Shapeshifter. So we actually can't cut her because we have a 2-star her. I don't know, dude. Like, I need a shapeshifter, so this here. This looks good to me for now. This looks pretty safe. Duplicate Briar did. I think we're going to be very strong with Briar having this. I think we're safer here. We need to level up. I already have Swain too. She's out. Did we actually stabilize, chat? Are we that insane at the game? Did we actually stabilize? We might have actually stabilized. Holy crap. That's nuts. Another Frost Emblem would be insane as well if I can get it somewhere. So we want to go 6 Hunter, right? But I can't fit 6 Hunter. We want to go 6 Shapeshifter then. Remake Olaf? Why? You want to give the item of Olaf to her? Move Sterix to Briar? I'm not even sure if I'm playing Briar long term. Because if I can go 6 Hunter and this guy's going to be stronger. Beat Briar? True. And I can't even remake him. I don't have a second one. But I can do it after Remover. Not before. Also, these items suck on Briar, by the way. You fed Briar, she's staying. Maybe she is, I don't know. I need to give Briar better items. The Frost Emblem is a good item to give her. Yeah, we're just going to go Shapeshifters at this point. Alright, we're going to remove that item from her. We're going to give this to Swain, I think. Man, but what about Hunters, dude? Hunters are insane. If I get Jinx on the board... No, I get Nomsy on the board. No, I play Nomsy, 4 Hunter, Smolder, maybe. Maybe I go 5 Frost. Wait, chat, is it 5 Frost? Is it maybe 5 Frost? Then I can cut out Warwick, and I can cut out, No, I can't. So I cut Warwick. I cut Warwick. And I cut Hui. No, I can't cut Hui because Hui is Blaster. I can only cut Warwick. Right. Go 10. I will level. You should be pretty tanky. Oh, whatever. I have no... This will cut Hui. It's just we just add Noms as the next unit. We had Nomsy and a Hunter, so Jinx plus Nomsy is the play. That's the play, 100%. Jinx and Nomsy is it. Wait, she died. Wow, Briar hard carrying this. Okay. We level here immediately.
Keep still.
I'll savor this.
Nasa's over Shyvana for now. No, Shyvana gives me... Oh, I don't have Nomsy on the board yet. You're right. You're right. You're right. Wait, why didn't he... I don't know. Oops. Nasa's doesn't do much. Also, I don't know. I messed this up. I messed it up, chat. I'm confused, bro. Leave me alone. Let's do this for next round. Oh my goodness. I found Smolder. So we have Smolder now for 3 dragon, if we want it. I can only play... I was looking to find 2-star this guy, but I probably don't even need this guy to be super farmed. I have no idea. I have no idea what's happening anymore. I'm so confused. It's a 1-star Olaf with no items, yeah. But he's Frost, so I can't really cut him. I think you forget about 4 Hunter. So you would go 6 Shapeshifter in that case. So cut out Kog'Maw and who? I have no one else to cut. That's the problem. There's no one else I can cut. What Hunter? I can cut only this guy. I'm keeping both of these for Frost. Unless you're saying go to 5 Frost. If I go to 5 Frost, what am I playing for?
Are we best friends now?
I could go 5 Frost and just ignore Hunter entirely. What a weird game, dude. I have to roll. I don't even know, dude. What the frick? Now I have to play Smolder. I have to find a way to fit this. He's too strong, but I have no items for him either. 5 Frost and Dragons? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking now as well. So we're leaving Hunter behind. Okay. So now we're literally using none of our ability. Smolder 2 on bench is so based. I can't believe that's the play, though. Okay, so we have no items for Smolder. Can we even play Smolder without items, though? Like, how? How do I play Smolder without items? I don't think that's doable. So I would remove Twitch and Warwick. A Twitch, Warwick, and Kog'Maw. Yeah, okay, but then we lose 1 Hunter and we lose 2 Frost. I need a save econ right now. 5 Frost is the play. So, Warwick is a dead unit. Okay. I can cut Warwick. Bro, can I just cut Diana? Hear me out. Diana sucks balls, man. I could give these items to someone else, right? Can't they just cut Diana out? No? Are you sure? She's not even that... Okay, you're not hearing me out? No? She's a tank? I don't even have Bastion, bro. She sucks at tanking. Don't cut Diana, you bald man. I'm not bald, chat. Oh my god. Oh wait. Oh my god. I think I missed, what's his face? I can give Smolder these 3 items, I think. Remember I give Giant Slayer instead? Was your cash out? Yeah, but like my cash outs can be sold for something. Big Smolder items and a Giant Slayer. I mean, I wanted attack speed, but whatever. 60. A 4 cost transforms into a 5 cost. I could actually transform the Nasus into a 5 cost if I wanted to. What are we gonna cut for that? 7 Frost is so damn powerful, chat. 7 Frost is not weak. It's very strong, isn't it? Am I crazy? Look, she does nothing! She does nothing, chat! She sucks! I lost. GG, well played. I lost! Thanks for the tips, chat. We took 3rd place. Yeah, it's a 3rd. Yeah, it's a 3rd. Watch me now roll for Olaf into Olaf. Oh my god. Yeah, I should have put Smolder in with items. I don't know, man. Big oof. Don't talk to me or my father ever again, please. All right. All that arguing for nothing. It's a top 4 still. We still won at the game. Man, that golem sucked balls. I'm sorry, that golem was so bad. Not the father ban. That golem was so damn bad, bro. What the hell? I can't get behind that. Especially with Diana cash out. It threw me off so hard. Good comeback. At least, yeah, at least we got top 4. That should have been last place. Commit the Scholar. Well, once we got Diana 2, we couldn't commit the Scholar. Nulla Diana 2-star. We had to go Frost. We already had enough Frost units to make it. And Hunter Frost is a thing, so whatever. It is what it is. Having no smolder items was painful. Having no... Anyway, a lot of painful things. Diana's 14 gold. Yeah, sure. Let me just throw away a 2-star 5 cost that early in the game when I'm down to 2 HP. Genius. How do I not think like you? I mean, do they give classes to think this way? Yeah, we're at 2 HP, and we just got a 2-star 5 cost. Let's just sell her. You hurt me. All right. Anyway, let's think. Surely the next lobby will give us better options. Surely. What is your peak TFT rank? Masters? Never gone further than that. Never really tried to go further than Masters, though. I'm pretty sure we could have picked Grandmaster that season when I went to Masters. I never hit Challenger. If you sell all board, that's like 100 gold, you can retire. Yeah, let's just retire. Genius. How did I not think of that? Let's just retire, chat. Alright. I'm excited for Ashes today. It's gonna be fun, man. Ugh. How about your peak Valorant rank? Diamond or something? Ascended something? I don't know. I can't remember. All right, bathroom break. Be right back. All right, we're back. How does reach those ranks when he is so bald all of the time? What do you mean, bro? I'm pretty good at video games, dude. What do you mean? I'm not bad at video games. Papaya power. There it is. I've never been a bad gamer. I'm just not, most games I don't take too seriously. For sure, how dare you? Man, you guys don't know what pain is. My entire body is destroyed. Stiff your hands. Nothing wrong there. What? How do I be good at video games? You gotta be born with talent. I think it's something you're just innately born with. Not true. I used to suck at video games. The more you play them, the better you get, basically. And if you spend every day, all day playing 10 hours a day, you're bound to get decent at some point. You can't be bad forever. Well, actually, that's not true. There's some people who are bad forever, but... I don't think you guys comprehend how many hours I have played video games for. You don't know. I have wasted my life, chat. My life I've wasted looking at pixels on screens. I mean, the screens get better and flashier, sure. The gaming chairs get better and more comfortable, sure, but I've still be unemployed guy. Yeah, exactly. Correct. 10 hours every day might hurt my life in other ways, though. True. You have a favorite type of cardio? Yeah, walking. I like to walk for cardio. I listen to podcasts or whatever. Still bronze in league after 5 years. Nice. When I was a Dota player, I always played with these guys that never improved, and I never wanted to be teamed with them. Are your eyes bad? No, I got perfect vision almost. Nope. My vision's great. Lucky for me. Scuttle Puddle. Everybody wants that. Now, this is the worst possible one. He's trolling, so I'm going to go here. So see how the trolls leave, chat? The trolls leave instantly. And then last second. No trolls. I'm the best there ever was. That's how you get trolls away from their spot. Because trolls want to be unique, right? The moment they have company, they're no longer trolls. They're no longer special. Nobody's mad at them. So, it's advanced strategies. All right, here we go. Next game. Next build. Let's do this. Be based. Make 20. And Shyvana opener is so freaking strong. It's a crazy opener if you get it. Here. 7.
I demand tribute.
I think I'm gonna sell board. Not even kidding. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I sell these two and keep one Shyvana. We make econ here, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Screw Shyvana? Really?
It's me.
Yeah. Rip. No econ for us. I mean, no Shyvanas for us. Let's make some money, chat. Let's get rich. Who's taking that long? Holy crap. Holy crap, my boy. Chat, type 1 if you're a Warwico 3 believer. Wait. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? You guys don't believe in Warwico? Really? Why? Warwico's insane. He's an insane lad. What do you mean? I might hit a unit drop here. We might be amazing at the game. We hit it? Nope. It's an item. Oh, wait. Alright. We got the opener, chat. We've got the Giga 20 gold opener. Anybody else? Nope, 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 nope. Everyone... Oh, wait. This guy got a 20 gold opener. Alright. But we have a pretty good Frost 3 to start with, right? Oh, this guy's so slow. It's insane. Nope. Nope. How good is this on him? Screw it. AFK. I'm gonna go for this. Planning is by far the best. Probably, but... I have 20 gold, chat. I want to hit 50 gold instantly. And this is not horrible either. YOLO! Oh my god. He has my board, but better. But, you know what? Screw it. Warwick 2 for the win. And all of his healing is illegitimized by the stun, baby! Boom! Woo! Explosion! I lost. It's over. GG, well played. Wait, he slammed item. What a cow! Chat, can we talk about how cowardly this man is? He slammed the Rage Blade. Pathetic. Puka, thank you for the follow there. Thanks, man. Pathetic. Pathetic. I wish I had a Rage Blade to slam. I would have won every fight. This will save me a lot of life, by the way. This is a decent board. We'll always kill at least one unit. What do people pick up here? Oh my god, rerolls. Okay. Emblem. Preserver. Wow, so good. Another AFKer. Who's okay, no, this guy's gonna get a 4th unit by accident. Nice. Don't face the AFKer before level 4, please. Okay, Silver Spoon is fine. Please lose. I lost my first fight. I want to lose all my fights, but I want to lose with like 1 kill per fight, right? That's the dream. There it is, perfect. Might even get 2 kills if we're lucky. We got 2 kills. We're insane. Okay, no, stop. No. Spread out, beautiful. Beautiful! 3 kills. I love to see it. No, we're not going Frost again. We're doing this for AFK to make as much money as humanly possible. I already have 30 econ. I'm about to get 20 more gold off of this. See? We're at 40. Look how much money we have. Look how... And we haven't gotten 20 gold yet. We're going straight to 60. This is going to be a fast 9. Like, this board is very solid. Component buffet, spoon, Pandora's items, free components, Mr. AFK himself. A unit should pop in automatically, right? Yeah. Even more with Crab. Yeah, we have a very strong start. We should be able to kill this guy, I think. Should. Maybe not. Unlucky. Maybe actually yes. Maybe yes. Explode. Nice. 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 Not a bad loss. You'll go portals? I don't know what I'm going for yet. It's going to come down to the second augment, I think, pretty often. First on Carousel. We already have a magic item. I think I want to go for tier. I wouldn't mind seeing Karma as an option. I can see myself playing some Karma here with this item. It's Karma's Biss item. Let's pick up a tier. If somebody's playing Morello, they're playing tiers. 100%. Whether it be blue buff for Shojin or Archangel Staff, tier fits on this. This is one of the best econ starts I've ever had for a first round. There's a part of me that doesn't even want to waste money leveling, because I might get like a prismatic econ augment to feed into it as well. Porno could be good too, yeah. That's why I'm saying Karma. That's why I'm talking about Karma as an option. 1 more gold, please, because I want to be all about economy, baby! Beautiful.
Our future will be bright.
Do this for now.
There's beauty in even the smallest moment.
Golden Quest second augment don't spend. It's so unlikely. It has to be yellow. No. You never don't spend. You need to keep your HP alive. Yeah, but we made 20 on Scuttle while also getting 3 Frost, 2-star Warwick. That's the special part about it. Like now that we have so much money, we want to actually save as much HP as possible. I don't mind winning fights. I'm so far ahead the curve right now that I can start win streaking and just save my HP as much as possible. You go fast 9 for Exodia. I really don't know what Exodia looks like this set. I'm guessing Exodia is mostly just Shapeshifter, Briar, Smolder. Like, it's just strong.
No one escapes my wrath. I demand tribute.
Zoog, thank you, friend. Thank you for 20 months in a row, man. Thanks a lot. That is a long time. We have a lot of subs today. 28 subs. It's crazy. Thanks, buddy. Do this, so he usually hits a target that Warwick's hitting. Odds of Golden Quest are super low. What are we building? I don't know yet. It's going to come down to the second augment. Like, right now, we're just economy. Like, full-on econ. We're seeing how far we can get in economy. And we've gotten pretty far. Ooh. if she casts one more time. She didn't get... No, she didn't get the cast off, unfortunately. Oh, never mind. We win. Easy game. The stun should kill her. Scams. Well, we got Preserver here, which is pretty sick as well. We've got some really good stuff, man. Like, this is all looking very solid. There's a lot of build options we have. I want to buy the Nico here as well. I don't usually place him in this. No, probably not. Alright. Alright, we're fine. What you got? A lot of components. A lot of components. I need the components. Thank you. Thank you very much. A lot of componentes, please. Thank you. There we go. Alright. Alright. I expected to see units, but I didn't get any units. Second augment. Almost. Next opponent. Doesn't matter. Super weak. We're not going to spend any money for leveling here. We're not even win streaking. I mean, it looks like a good Frost game. It could be a good Frost game.
Who wants a piece of this?
Archon over Jace. Yeah. This gives us... I mean, we don't really need the anti-heal. I don't want to slime anything, because I really don't know what I'm going for. I don't know what I want to do with these two. I mean, I could slime 2 defensive items and guarantee win this, but... I'd rather know exactly what my build's going to be before wasting my slams. It's a wasted cannonball. We win this fight. I think. As long as he casts before she screws me. Oh, I might actually lose. I'm actually losing this fight. It's crazy. We've had bad RNG with Zillion. He's been overusing his ability. Alright. Vanguard Crest. I don't want to go for it. Ruin's Hurricane. Not really. Unified Resistance. Not really. These are all boring. I don't want to play Vanguard. This is boring beyond belief. What about this? Boring. Oh my god. You have Hui? I don't know. That breaks my heart. I think what we're gonna do is just go fast 9. Screw it. You like Zillion carry? I played him before. He's cool. He can be pretty cool. What is a good lineup for Stand United? I don't think we're playing Kog'Maws here. Alright, let's see what we can build. Let's see what we can put together here. Nico, you can play on the board. Enjoy yourself. Got 3 Frost. Cut these out as well. We can put in Shapeshifters for now if we want to. Can put Shyvana in if I want. I'm just going to put random units that make sense. I could play Eldritch as well. I don't think I want to play Eldritch though. I think I want to play... I want to play Karma. Is Karma a mistake? I really want this guy over this guy. You need Chrono. She has a good Stand United. Let's give Zillion this item. They can cast a bit more often as well. Is your Stand United really good? So what are you playing for frontline if you're playing Karma? Like, what is your frontline? I mean, it's Vex, I'm guessing. You play mages with it? I think Frying Pan if I can. On a Karma? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Wait. We go wait. We go Preserver Emblem Karma. Oh my goodness! That's oh my goodness, yes sir. That's what I want to see. Holy. It's over, chat. We have won the game. It's Ogre. There's no recovering from this. Give me more money. I want all the gold. Alright. Alright, this can go really far. You just go Preservers? Yeah, but like, yeah, I get that. Because I would have to go Vex, Camille, or Jax, which is not worth it. Okay, nice. 5 loss streak. Actually, we want to lose one more fight in that case before we stabilize. Because losing one more fight makes me 6 bonus gold. Right? Maybe. No, actually, we don't want to lose. It's not worth losing it.
I never hold back.
Are we playing Gwen plus her? Not warriors ever. Never? Never ever? Are we sure? Yeah, Gwen, Fiora, Morgana. Doesn't seem bad to me. Because we are playing Morgana. Fiora fits there. We get Sugarcraft also from Bard, which gives me Stand United value. I think that's fine. I think we do play warriors here. Yeah, I think so too. We probably roll for Karma too, and then we stabilize. Alright. Snapshot. So what are we missing now? What about Zoe plus Cassiopeia? What if we do this? Hear me out. That looks pretty sick, right? Maybe? No cloaks. Oh my god, that's so bad. I didn't get a single cloak, dude. That's so cringe.
I am only as wild as magic.
Emilio? Or we need to itemize Karma with one more item. I don't know what her last item is. I'm considering Nashers or crit. I think it's crit. I think we just give her crit. I think. Zeroth on the board for OP Charms. Really? I don't know. Why run Zoe? She gives me Scholar, and she gives me Witchcraft 4 if I go Cassiopeia. Could be long distance. That's pretty good though. This gives Karma attack speed. Warrior Crest. Warrior Crest, but there's nobody to give it to. It's pretty bad, I think. With Frying Pan? It's awkward to play, I think. Wait. I'm gonna give her self-heal, maybe? No, it's not worth it. I need pure DPS on her, I think. Just pure DPS is the play. Because I'll have Preserver healing. We need a roll here. I also need Carousel priority really bad. We found Zoe as well.
Magic everywhere.
I really need Carousel priority.
Never hold back.
Mage, Best Friends Portal. I'm not gonna play here. I'm not gonna play this. I think I need to level up. I think that's the play. I think we just level. And find Morgana. So I take one more loss here if possible. And then I level up and get 2-star whatever I can. Because my board's already set. All I'm missing is Morgana for the build. I've got the 3 Witchcraft. I got the 3 Preserver. Morgana and Carousel priority means I guarantee get myself what I need. So let's build Fiora here. She'll 2-star pretty fast. You take some attack speed. Yeah, this is the play. And we'll still have 2 lives left. I don't think we're going to lose that hard. But yeah, we need Cloak from Carousel. If we don't get Cloak from Carousel, we're screwed. Oh, he didn't die. Rip. Okay. 2 lives left. And first lane Carousel. Morgana with a cloak, please, sir. Morgana Cloco. Please. That's a hard one. I gotta go for the cloak, I think. But it's a smolder. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. No. I don't know. I could have gone one more board space to fit one more unit. But the emblem is so freaking strong. Wait, who's supposed to... Who am I missing here? I'm missing someone else. Wait, I'm missing someone else, chat.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, it's just Morgana now. I see.
The answer lies within.
Molder. Damn. I didn't find Karma. Oh, that sucks. Damn it. That's really bad. That's really bad, dude. I needed to find Karma to start. Zoe, Nico doesn't play. Yeah, I know Nico doesn't play, but I'm playing her for now because she takes Morgana's place as a unit, I think. Because she gives Witchcraft 4, which is kind of nice. I need to win this. No! Oh my god, I have to lock. That's so bad. That's so bad, I have to lock! We might lose now. We might actually be dead.
Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like...
Wow. Wow, we might actually just die here. Legitimately, we might die. Yeah, we might be dead. It's 4-6, so if it's a really close fight, we can survive. 3-star Syndra, how many casts? 47 casts. He just hit the threshold as well. And we have no magic protection frontline items at all. Fiora actually pushing the backline, killing it. It's awesome. We actually beat him. Wow. I thought we were going to lose this fight. He's only level 6, that's why. He needed to be higher level to beat us. They're giving Karma items on Gwen, maybe. Maybe this round it would have made sense to do. Could be. Although Witchcraft is really decent. Right? Like, 4 Witchcraft is pretty solid. Wait, but she's not Witchcraft. No, you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe. Alright. Was that the play? I needed to find Morgana. I thought I could find one copy of her with the amount of gold we had. We had 30 gold to roll. We just needed to find one Morgana, a level 1. And I figured I can find 2-star Karma. At least we found Rakan. We need defensive items now the most. Titans is really good too. So Titans Resolve, Dragon Claw. Use Remover on who? Who would I use Remover on? Like everybody has the right items. Open Cell Nico. No, because if I don't find Morgana, I need 4 Witch Trap, and it's a 2-star Nico. She actually tanks sort of nicely.
Am I getting under
Akikon here. Alright. We did not find the component we wanted to find. Karma's huge. Bard, Morgana, 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 Morgana. Nope, 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 never! Never lucky. Melio for Scholar. I have Scholar, Fairy. I don't play Fairy. Damn. Titans, maybe? Okay. So now Fiora is actually a tank. That's kind of decent. Whatever. Buy Melio for what? What am I going to do with Melio?
This is so fun.
I can't play Fairy. But I guess he's a better unit than what? Melio over Bard? No, Bard's Preserver, chat. Bard's literally Biss here. He gives me 4 Preserver. And 5 eventually. Melio is better than 4 Witch. Really? 6 damage per second? Really? 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 I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sold. I got a lot of witches. Especially once I find Morgana. Na 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 no no. Na 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 no no. Alright. What is the item? Tank item? Alright, you're a tank. Enjoy. I also have no penetration. I would want to have like a static ship, but I don't have it. Ripped. I found so many Fioras this game, I could have gone Fiora 3. Legitimately might have been able to hit. The sad thing is, like, I have so much anti-physical, and everyone's playing a mage comp. Come on, Morgana. You're the one unit I'm missing! Please, Morgana. I love you. I love you. I want to have...
never hold back.
Oops. I can smell Morgana, chat. I can smell her. You know what? Oh no, I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money, chat. Oh, I thought I could hit it. I'm locking. No, I can't lock. I literally can't lock. Lesser champion duplicatore? Maybe. Wait, it's a lesser one. Hey, thank you for the subs there, Andromeda. I appreciate your 2 gifters. Thanks, man. Thank you very, very much. I could have sold Nico, true. But if I don't hit, I lose the game literally this round. I literally lose that very round. Instantly lost. Now I have no combat augment either. I'm so screwed. Fiora actually is doing really well with her Preserver Emblem. It's keeping her alive. Like, she doesn't have lifesteal, but she has life regen. Okay, there it is. Beautiful. Yeah, the Fiora is doing work, man. The Fiora is massively doing work. Oh, if I see her. Yeah, you're right. But the problem is I don't have enough time to lock it, right? Because to sell and buy, I don't know if I have the time to do it. Morgana, I love you. Nope, nothing. Not even a single good item, bro. That's insane to me. That is insane. What the frick, bro? There's nothing good here. Take this. Give this to Gwen, I guess. Preserver? What preserver? Static Shiv? Oh, was there a Static Shiv? I should have taken Static Shiv. I bet. Oops. Oh well, it is where it is. This is a really good Gwen item. Alright, here we go. Here we go, friends. Ha! Easy game. Peace! Alright. I have no items for Rakan. It's so sad. I'm gonna give him this just so he can cast his shield earlier so he doesn't, like, get one-tapped. The first storm was very good. I got it, didn't I? The dodge one? Yeah, I got it. It's 4 seconds of not taking any damage. It's busted. Oh my god, this guy's insane. He just, my board's gone. My entire board's gone, chat. My entire board is gone! What the frick? Nah, I was never worried. It's fine. Not a big deal. I knew I was safe. Not even sweating. Oh, Fiora instant on the back line? I could see that. Not even close. Soraka carry? Yeah. I wonder who did more, Soraka or Seraphine? Yeah, it was Seraphine who did more. Let's roll it, roll it, roll it. Nope. Let's roll it, roll. Okay, I need this so bad. This is really good. That's really strong. Now we have Shred. Yeah, I have no magic resist either. That's the problem. Alright, we have Shred now. That's all we needed. We got Shred. We are no longer stoppable. 8 seconds of Shred, everything insta-dies. Put Fiora here. I don't want her to get targeted early. Oh my god, that's a tanky board. But thank god it's a 1-star Xerath. No, wait. Oh my god, wait, he has 8. I don't think he can kill this in time. I think Xerath will actually kill her entire board. I'm not even joking. I think a 1-star Xerath is going to kill everything. Not even joking, chat. It's over. It's over. He went 8 Bastion. It's a 5th. Unlucky. That's such a cool build, by the way. I like this build a lot. Oh, man. Nice game. GG. We tried. Problems were not even Xerath anyway. We're just gonna kill the front line. But Xerath killed our board. Like, that was a bit of a problem. Diana destroyed. True as well. We had no anti-magic, and the entire lobby was magic. We found literally 0 cloaks. The only cloak we actually found, we took from the carousel over a frying pan. Like, imagine that. No cloaks. But what are you gonna do? Alright, friends. That's it for now. We might do another stream in, like, 8 hours from now, though, to do some Ashes of Creation celebration. But, yep, for now we're done. We are finito. We might be back. You have a time zone in Brazil? Right now it's 6:26 a.m., whatever time zone that is. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. And, is today? Yes, today is. Today is. Not the 26th? Nope, today. In 7.5 hours from now. Do I still play lore? I haven't played it for a while. GMT -3, that's about right. Alright. Thanks again for being here, guys. And I might see you all soon. I'll try to stream it. I don't know. I can't promise anything, but because I have a lot of things I gotta do. But I will try to make it there. 90% chance I'm going to stream in like 7.5 hours. Maybe even a little bit earlier just to like warm up the stream. But yeah. See y'all soon. Have a great day. And until next time, friends, you know what it is. Peace!